boys in our clubhouse getting high. Super fuckers. Everybody wishes we would die. Super fuckers. Here we come like a bomb. Everybody fucking run and hide.
Okay, live from New York, it's the Pizza Party Podcast.
Yeah, that's not how we start, but yeah, clearly clack down the track. It's the Let's Play Podcast, a RebelTaxi Pan Pizza YouTube podcast. Here I am. Who are you people?
TM, trademark, copyright, registered trademark.
You threw everything off and I didn't know what we're doing now.
Guest starring
that guy with a stock image of them. Who are you people? That's here. RoboBuddies.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
She's supposed to introduce herself, you nimble fuck.
Stop orgasming.
And I'm gonna have to fucking waffle for a while because Dan's mic is busted.
Oh,
He says
I
he's
just
fixing
fixed it.
Oh.
I was
Well,
just
there goes my waffling.
It was good and all that.
You failed waffling immediately by having to say you were waffling, so good job. You did it. 10 out of 10. Worst waffler.
I didn't eat any breakfast this morning. Can we not talk about waffles?
Waffle thanks.
Why didn't you eat?
me.
Evil beware. We have waffles.
I got a t-shirt of that.
I hate that shirt because all of Raven's colors are wrong.
Yeah, like I'll use that shirt as the image on the podcast, but it looks like a bootleg shirt, but it's official. It was a shirt that has Ravens talking about waffles, an official t-shirt of Teen Titans, and it's based on the original Teen Titans, but it looks... It's so badly drawn.
Yeah, we were having a conversation about this the other day where Teen Titans, like, official art was just weird.
Yeah, okay, if you look at the DVD...
It really is.
Yeah, if you look at the DVD covers to, like, the Teen Titans or, like, the stuff that's on the merchandise, like, all the colors are very off. Like, look up Trouble in Tokyo's DVD cover. Everyone is so misdrawn. It looks like it was drawn by, I guess the original artist, like Glenn Murakami or something, where it looks very... Everyone looks like spaghetti armed. It does not look right at all.
Well, like, are the colors still, like, appealing? Or are they, like...
They look pretty bad. I mean, recently, me, Nesca, and Tsundere were playing the Teen Titans video game on PS2, and the colors in that are reflective of the merchandise colors rather than the show colors, so everybody just looks terrible.
Oh, no!
Beast Boy looks dark green, Starfire is just looks hideous, and Raven's purple.
I have a theory that it's because when you're making a digital show, you don't have to worry about colors showing up wrong, but when you're doing print stuff, I'm willing to bet that they just use CMYK palettes and just converted their regular colors, so that's why they look so bad.
Yeah.
It's possible if they screwed up when they were making, like, the merch packet that people send out.
Yeah.
Because if you look at their model sheets look fine. It's just the merchandise that looks off.
It's like green shirt Bart, but they never fixed it, or blue shirt Bart.
Remember when Bart had a green shirt?
Oh yeah, that's a mystery unto itself, but I think in the early Tracy Ullman shorts, the first ones, he had green in there.
He also had a Butterfinger commercial where he was green.
Yeah, I don't even... I just love how they just can't keep the fucking shirt for Bart consistent ever.
Except for the past couple years where they have, so...
By the way, people, I gotta ask, is Bart's shirt red or orange?
It's orange.
What?
What the fuck is this? What is this discourse? It's orange.
I thought it was red.
The reason why you'd think it's red is because everybody's eyes see colors differently because of how light reflects and goes into their eyeballs.
Yeah.
So some people see Bart's shirt as red, and some people see it as orange because the palette is like, it's so close to being either one, your eye could interpret it as either one depending on what your colors,
or no,
how you see colors.
It's also the fact that colors tend to look differently when placed next to other colors. So, like, Bart Simpson's shirt could look
Robo, you
orange.
interrupted Dan!
I'm sorry.
Stupid.
I'm so sorry.
It's orange, and people look at it and they're like, "Oh, it's red," and it's not. Fuck whoever thinks it's red.
It's red.
Okay, fuck you.
I'm gonna make your face red and blue.
Look, I'm watching The Simpsons right now on TV right here. Granted, they're wearing like one of those prison jumpsuits in orange, but still, it counts. It's the episode where there's a curfew.
Is incorrect.
No. Who's ruffling? Shush.
Sorry, I'm getting a Twizzler.
Stop eating Twizzlers. This is a professional show.
That is the loudest fucking snack in the history of the world. You might as well be eating Doritos.
Sorry. I mean, we stopped in the middle of people and introductions.
Yeah. By the way,
So I don't think this is very professional.
by the way,
Shut the fuck.
one thing I noticed about the Teen Titans merchandise. Okay, in the season DVDs, like on the front cover, it was like Robin, and the season 2, it was Beast Boy on the cover. Season 3, it was Cyborg on the cover. But by the time season 4 and 5 DVDs came about, and they didn't want to put a girl on the cover, so they just made it a group shot.
That's God damn it.
Sexist.
It's true. Yeah.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. At least Raven got her own season.
Yay, and Starfire hasn't because the writers say that she's too simple or something. I don't know.
Bullshit. If Beast Boy can get his own season, Starfire can get her own season.
Yeah.
Hey, Robo.
Yes?
If you ever cut me off again, I'm gonna cut your balls off. You feel me?
Imagine the movie.
I don't have any balls.
Imagine the movie Simple Jack or Radio, but with Starfire. I guess that's what they meant by her being too simple. Too soon?
Yeah. You're gonna be arrested for YouTube crimes.
Oh man, not again. It feels so cheap, just like, hey, write something for her. Like, we only saw Blackfire only 2 episodes ever.
They could have done a prequel season if they were bold enough.
Yeah, they did have one episode that showed off how they originated, how they came together, but that was in season 5.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like a whole prequel season dedicated to Starfire.
Yeah.
And her adjusting to life on Earth.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, what is this spoon? And just she eats the entire fucking spoon because she can. No, ain't nobody gonna stop that hoe. Yeah.
Or here's the idea. What? Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you did.
No,
again.
you didn't. I was done. I'm just going for time.
Because what if Starfire's home planet decided to invade Earth?
Shit.
Starfire wouldn't know who to side with.
That
Justice League already did that
with Bird Girl, Hawk Girl. What's her name? Hawk Woman, Hawk Girl.
Hawk Girl.
Yeah.
Hawk Girl.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about Justice League.
I want her. I want Hawk Girl to suck my hawk.
Fuck off. You're the worst. You don't deserve to be on this podcast.
Yeah.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pan is a bad person.
Look, Blackfire has appeared more in Teen Titans Go than she has in the actual Teen Titans show. That's sad.
Well, I mean, like, doesn't Teen Titans Go have more episodes than Teen Titans now?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the...
So now this is... So technically, Teen Titans Go is the definitive version of Teen Titans on television.
Yeah, they're already on like 200 episodes, but although it's it's 15 minutes, so that counts as 100 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I guess that means that Teen Titans Go is the far more popular successor, and it's superior thus far. Yeah.
Yep.
True. I mean, look, I didn't make the rules, people. I mean, apparently this got more episodes. I mean, Teen Titans only got 52 episodes of the movie, and Teen Titans Go got quadruple that. So yeah, live with that.
When Glenn Murakami hears that they're making Teen Titans Go, it's gonna last 3 weeks, 6 seasons in a movie.
It's gonna last more than that. But yeah, that movie's coming out, and it's
how many seasons?
I don't know, but they passed 200, so that's a lot. It's never gonna end.
Yeah.
It's gonna go on till the end of time, forever. It'll never stop. But hey, so RoboBuddies, who are you? For the uninitiated, who is this robot chick? This Mega Man looking like, who are you?
Isn't that almost verbatim what you said last time I was here?
Something like that.
Do you expect Pan to actually, care or try to?
We got a lot of guests. What makes you so special, RoboBuddies?
She's a robot.
Robot Rebel Ranch.
Okay.
All the tricks.
That's incorrect. I was very poorly built.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
no.
Hey, wait. I review cartoons.
Yeah.
And I do gaming streams. And I shitpost with Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Robo are sort of partners in crime, and we do the worst videos of all time. So go check them out on her channel.
Yeah.
Okay, but please watch the World Guardians video. It's my favorite video out of anything I've ever made. I'm not joking.
Please watch the World Guardians comic read. It's probably my favorite thing ever. Even more so than this awful podcast.
Yay. And who's this other guy? SaltyDKDan.
Yeah, who are you?
Well, I'm just kind of a guy. I'm friends with you, Nolan. And
okay.
I edit for Robo sometimes.
You don't even Robo. You don't even edit your own stuff. That's
I edit my own stuff. I have multiple videos in production at once.
You're trying to pull an Ashley Simpson and just fucking lip sync into other people's stuff.
Pronounce Simpson, not Simpson.
You know what it is. Simpson.
Yeah, no, we don't. What if we don't? What if there is somebody named Simpson? What if it's like Simpson the monkey? Like, come here, Simpson, come here. Don't beat the zookeeper again.
Oh no. Let him go.
No, Simpson.
Get bust out the gun.
Everybody, welcome our new podcast mascot, Simpson the monkey.
We got a Harambe situation. Lock and load.
We're not going to Harambe our own mascot 5 seconds after he was introduced.
I mean, if someone pays us $10,000 to have him appear in the show, we will.
Yeah. Okay. How much would it cost to buy an endangered species of monkey?
Like the whole,
like every single monkey.
Let's kickstart a fundraiser to buy a rare species of monkey, and then we shoot it.
We're no longer going to MomoCon. All of Patreon donations are going to an endangered species of monkey, and then just shooting them all at once just to get it over with.
Well, realistically, we'll only afford one, so we're just gonna buy one monkey and then shoot it, and just to say, take that endangered species list.
It'll be the most epic prank.
Yeah, it's like we own the monkey. It's ours to do what we want. It's okay. We shot the monkey.
I don't think that's how it works, but
I can hear PETA like off in the distance, like screaming bloody murder right now.
Oh, we can take the monkey to go see Rampage on 420, and oh wait, no, they changed the movie's release date. It's now releasing a week earlier. Rampage is going to release not on 420. It's going to be released on 413. So what the fuck?
It's actually releasing the same day as some other big movie. I forget which one.
Doesn't matter. They're all the same.
Is it another Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie where he's in the same exact costume in a forest area?
Yeah.
I wish.
Oh, Super Troopers 2 is coming out on 420 still.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck is that?
It's
I don't know.
They're about lawmen troopers, what do you call them? Law troopers, those things, the sheriffs?
Ah, yes, law troopers. You mean the police?
Yeah, one of those guys. Well, not like police uniforms, but like sheriffs and stuff, I guess,
Are you okay?
You know what I mean. Yeah.
Han, are you okay? Are you like having an aneurysm?
Nah, we're all fucked down here. It's fine.
According to the chat, it's Ready Player One is the movie that's coming out the same day.
What?
Oh, hell yeah.
Dwayne Johnson versus Ready Player One. Who will win?
I fucking love Super Smash Bros. The movie, dude.
No, that comes out March 29.
Oh, well then. I don't know what the chat's talking about.
I'm fucking pumped for that abortion of a film. Oh shit!
Sonic is in it.
Guys, Ready Player One's coming out.
Sonic's in that.
Ready Player One's coming out on the same day as God's Not Dead 3: A Light in Darkness. Hell yeah!
Oh, that movie I'm excited for.
You get to see that God's not dead just before seeing God die.
Oh,
God's not dead. He's surely alive.
Oh, that's terrible. But speaking of, I was thinking like me and Nolan should make a movie called Sonic's Not Dead where we prove that Sonic did in fact have good games.
Hell yes.
You want me to collab with you?
I'm not serious because that takes effort. But because I was watching like
I'll freestyle with you. My bee, my emoji red bee.
I mean, I was
collab, bro.
I was watching like previously recorded, and they were talking about how Sonic has never had a good game. And I see in the comments like Vinny from Vinesauce also says, "Yeah, I never grew up with Sonic, so I don't have the nostalgia for it. These games were never any good." And it's like these people are just crushing all my dreams in front of me.
But he played Sonic Adventure 3 and he said he liked it.
It's like, no.
All right, well,
It was probably
You know
one
what,
of the.
Pan?
I'm calling out Vinny from Vine Sauce. You're fake.
Maybe
You're
it was a
fake.
different
You're
Vine
fakey
Sauce
bro.
guy.
Didn't you say Joel from Vine Sauce?
Or maybe Joel from Vine Sauce. I don't know. I don't know the difference.
Vinny
They're all
or
the
Joel
same.
are. I'm calling out Vine Sauce, you bullies. Either come on the podcast and defend yourselves, or come on the podcast and we'll have a good
That or just
time.
come on our faces. Let's see you try. Do it. I'll have my mouth wide
the
open.
entirety of Vine Sauce.
Fuck it.
Everybody on Vine Sauce. Let's make it a Vine Sauce bukkake.
Fucking swallow that shit and chug it down.
Let's get some Vine Sauce in here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but
So
look.
how was your day, Dan?
Oh my god, it was so great. I woke up and stared at a wall for about 4 hours, and now I'm here.
And then I came on his face.
Yeah.
I don't think that happened, but yeah, nope.
You want to go into the topics?
We have topics again?
We have topics? Holy balls. Did Dan explain who the hell he was?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Dan, explain it.
Oh, okay. So I'm like a voice actor, and I make videos online. Like I got
fascinating.
I got fucking viral because of a Peter Griffin tripping meme on Twitter. So fuck my life.
Hey.
That was my favorite Family Guy joke.
I agree. It's one of my
Number
favorite Family Guy edits.
15. Burger King foot lettuce.
The last thing you want in your Burger King burger, like I accidentally started drama with Chills on Twitter.
Oh no,
the guy who narrated that meme.
Oh no, it's Chills,
Chill.
man.
So do you have connections to Chills, Dan? Can you get him on the podcast?
I have a Twitter DM open with him. If you want me to try to ask him, but I don't think he'd like respond to me now.
Guys, stop making
better
fun
do
of
it.
my videos. I'm trying to make some top 15s. Hang on. No, it's
I love
like
Chills
this.
though. He's my favorite.
By the way, guys, if you want to find out what I look like, go on my Instagram.
Stop bullying him.
I love how he uses the same pre-recorded message at the end of every top 15 video. Like he doesn't even re-record it. Look, he just takes the clip and reuses it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know?
Speaking of things that are broke and need to be fixed, Pan, your entire channel. Let's discuss.
Broke, don't fix it. Oh, what did I break this time?
You know, just your entire, the way you make videos is pretty bad.
I love how like Nolan was trying to like segue and Pan was he just kept going with his top 15s impression like nothing was the matter.
But the next video.
What's your next? It's top 15 cartoon conspiracies. You heard it here, folks.
No,
Good crossover with
everyone's
Chills.
done that. That's every YouTuber's video. But the next video is going to be a look back on Disney's DXP block. It's their gamer block that aired during the summer of 2017, and it was pretty shit.
Oh fuck
Wow.
yeah, I'm a gamer.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You just watch Pair of Kings.
No, I only watch Pair of Kings on the weekends. Nolan.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Oh, so are you like a weekender?
What happened to that kid from Zeke and Luther? Is he in jail now?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh man.
I got so upset because everybody's like, oh, this is the Zeke and Luther, like big problem with Zeke and Luther because that guy got thrown in jail.
Oh.
But like, he was also on Pair of Kings. Come on, like, give that show some recognition.
No.
Come on,
But
guys.
Zeke and Luther was about skating, and what does Pair of Kings got? Nothing.
Dan.
Hey, it's got 2 kings and also a 3rd king because Mitchell Musso got a DUI and he couldn't be on the show anymore.
So I just love Zeke. Zeke and Luther was a guilty pleasure. Just like, wow, this is 10 years too late to the skateboarding fad.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
So you know how like every YouTuber and their grandma's like aping H-Bomber Guy and making those Thing Is Bad the movie videos? You should do one on Zeke and Luther, but only about how great it is.
Oh yeah.
And also Pair of Kings.
It's the
Yes, Pair of Kings.
I'm actually kind of glad we're getting an influx of like really long analysis videos that are boring as shit because that's like right up my alley. Whenever I'm at school and every classmate is getting on my goddamn last nerve. And the kid is doing hand jutsus in the corner. I just love to turn on a long, droning video just to remember that I'm going to be dead inside forever.
Yeah, I sure do love listening to Lily Pete frickin' like Mad Libsing a video out of H-Bomber Guys' videos. That's always a fun time.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
That or TV tropes. We see you, Lily Pete. We know what you're doing.
I'm calling you out, sister.
Sister, more like it.
Yeah. Sister.
I remember Sister. Do you guys remember Sister with Tia and Samira?
Get the fuck out of here, Roger, you piece of shit. I remember that. I get that a lot.
Fuck was Sister?
It was about two sisters.
It was Pair of Kings, but actually good.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you shit talking Pair of Kings to my face right now, Nolan?
It was like they were twins separated at birth, and eventually they find each other and like, oh my god, that's me. And it's like, let's start a band, and they had to find their mother, and then they got to find Dr. Robotnik, and, and Roger was there.
Roger, give us back the Chaos Emerald.
Hey, funny, you want the Chaos Emeralds? Well, suck my dick.
Oh, actually, you know what would be even funnier? Give us back our rock medallions.
Oh yeah, I hated the medallions because they took up so much space on the character. They didn't look like the design didn't look good on them. You know, it's like when you give like a Homer Simpson a wristwatch for some scenes, it just looks off.
Or you wrap Homer up in like a cocoon or something. It takes up a lot of the frame, and it's stylistically designed to be that way. But if we can diminish the effects of it, we'll be able to render it more meaningful. Is that how it went? Is that how like that George Lucas talks?
Yeah.
It did until Homer presses the button on the watch and quit being a world guardian.
Oh.
Spoilers.
I haven't read it yet. I need to go in spoiler free so I can fully enjoy.
Robo, you fucking asshole! You spoiled it for everybody. You absolute troglodyte.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
you say that, but you never learned. Apologies are only as good as your commitment to making them mean something.
But not to interrupt
all of
but,
you.
Wasn't there like news or something?
All right. First, I want to say. First I got to say happy birthday, CK Draws, who sponsored us on the YouTubes and stuff.
We're gonna cut this out though, so it's the upload remains timeless, right?
Yeah. Who knows?
Exactly.
Happy birthday.
Hey, for topics, did we talk about WreckIt Ralph 2 in the new trailer?
You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair.
I don't remember any of the podcasts I record, honestly.
No,
so
we kind of black it out.
I got some.
It's sort of like how Matthew Perry during the Friends run forgot like 3 years of it because of his drug overdose issues.
I heard Frankie Muniz, like, he has some memory problems and he can't remember much of the recording much of, like, Malcolm in the Middle.
That's not surprising because, yeah, it is sad. Like,
yeah.
Oh, man.
They were on top of the world. Now they're on top of the Twitter. Their Twitter timelines.
You're not so big, Frankie Muniz. And you're not the boss of me now.
I was actually looking through McKay's, which is a used bookstore, the other day, and also has CDs and stuff and DVDs, and I found a Malcolm in the Middle official soundtrack, and then also Richard Pryor's Super Nick.
What? Oh, right. Oh.
I uploaded the CD I found on Twitter. Some snarky label guy decided to put the label over super, so now the CD case just says that word that nobody likes me saying. The bad word.
Yeah, only Let's Players are allowed to say that.
Modern day heroes of our generation.
The word who must not be named.
Look, I mean, if you're gonna cause a crime or something, like, name yourself something inappropriate and probably put tattoo a bunch of penises on your head. That way the news could never identify you or show a picture of you.
That's actually kind of genius in a way.
What if instead of in Harry Potter, the name Voldemort was the N-word? So whenever Harry was just like, wasn't afraid to say Voldemort's name, everybody was just like offended.
Harry, stop it! Stop it, Harry!
Harry, no.
That's racist!
Harry, you motherfucker. You blooming idiot. Harry.
People are discovering a lot more racially coded characters in Harry Potter. Have a lot of unfortunate implications.
Governor.
Yeah.
JK, where were you when JK Rowling ruined her own book series?
But it's okay because she allowed a play to have Black Hermione once, and that means she's always right.
Hey, remember that time on her Twitter that she was like, oh yeah, there's like group orgy classes at Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't forget, Black Hermione That means she's always right.
Yeah.
Except for that one part in one of the books where it said Hermione's white face peeked around the corner. You know?
Why they gotta identify her face like that?
Because her face is shiny and white.
They should just say, it should read like, Hermione's honky ass face peeks from the corner.
I was actually watching. I was watching a lot of Black Dynamite with my friend today, and I forgot how much I love the show.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love Black Dynamite.
One of my favorites one is when there a bunch of black porn stars are getting murdered, and Black Dynamite like figures it out because somebody said his name, and then he does the most recursive logic I've ever heard in my life.
Oh yeah, but
where he just says a bunch of non sequiturs that don't go together, and he somehow figures out like
on a chalkboard.
Yeah,
that was stripped off from the freaking movie, the live action movie. Like a lot of I saw the live action movie and realized, wait, a lot of the jokes in the TV series are ripped off from the friggin' movie.
We're getting a sequel to that this year.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited. I don't know where to find the live action movie. It's not on Hulu or Netflix or anything.
Same here.
Yeah. It's pretty weird that Adult Swim chose to make that live action movie into a TV series of all things. That's pretty cool. And they spent so much money. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I think it's like fucking amazing. Like whenever I see it like in my YouTube recommended feed, like a clip of it, I always watch it because I fucking love Black Dynamite, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also it's an actual intro by Imaishi that's actually good. That,
yes,
was for a Western show.
Season 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I kind of hate that sort of style because sometimes it's too chaotic and you can't really follow what's going on.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to watch Fooly Cooly sometimes, because sometimes it's a bit like too much.
Is it true that Fooly Cooly was made because everybody was so depressed from working on Evangelion that and Anno ruined their lives? They were like, let's just make something fun.
I'd like to think that was it.
Anno had another breakdown after working on Evangelion 3.33, and he's like, I don't know if I can create anything anymore. And then Toho came and was like, hey, do you want to make Godzilla? And he was like, check please.
Sign me up. But WreckIt Ralph, since a lot of people in the comments want us to talk about WreckIt Ralph 2, the trailer, because we didn't talk about it.
All right, here's my prognosis. Looks bad, man.
It looks like the Emoji movie. I'm not really excited for it. And I'm like, where are the video games?
I'm so glad you said it, because now people won't be mad at me for saying it.
It's freaking the Emoji movie. That's what it looks like. But
it is.
Where are the video games? Where's Sonic? Where's Zangief? Where is anything?
I can't wait for WreckIt Ralph to get his credit card information stolen online.
What's the plot going to be even? Like, is there anything like other than let's just go look at the internet?
It's probably Ralph becoming a meme. Like, TBH?
Yeah.
I'm not joking. That's probably going to be what the movie's about.
Do you know things we don't know?
No, I'm just saying.
Robo's got connections, my dudes. Like,
no, Robo like pulls out a burner phone. Do you have the stuff? And then it's Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen head. Yeah, I got the stuff.
Oh man, I'm a meme.
This would be funny if it wasn't so horrible.
Yeah, I love how like the original WreckIt Ralph, despite having like a million video game references, was still very careful about how it presented itself. Mm-hmm. And you saw mostly the original worlds above anything else, and the trailers heavily featured these original worlds, like, whoa, look at how cool and pretty these are. Meanwhile, the WreckIt Ralph Breaks the Internet teaser is just, hey, look at this website. Look at that website.
It's IMDb.
Ralph traumatize a kid in an honestly, like, disgustingly mean-spirited joke that the original movie did not have anything like.
That
How
bunny
was that
deserved
joke
it.
mean-spirited?
Because he traumatized a poor kid that was just having fun playing her game.
That kid deserved it.
Do you mean Baby Moana?
Oh yeah, that's right. They also literally reused Baby Moana.
I mean, okay.
So that's fun.
Okay, I understand. I understand if they reuse a model for like an Easter egg thing, it's fine. Even though that scene kind of, I'm sure, would go on for a minute on screen.
Guys,
like if it's like a character that walks by in the background.
Hey,
or
Robo,
something,
don't interrupt Salty.
Sorry, you're very quiet, Salty.
Bad. I was like, oh, thank God Robo interrupted me. Now I don't have to say it. I was literally just going to be like, no, it's not an Easter egg. All the Disney movies are connected.
Yeah, some guy who worked on it tweeted that.
That's
like,
so fucking stupid.
Look,
yeah.
Just say you recycle models. None of this shit's connected. None of this shit matters. It's all fucked.
Oh God, oh god, I just had a bad thought. What if they're trying to subtly set up a Disney cinematic universe? Because Rapunzel showed up in Frozen, and now Moana is showing up in WreckIt Ralph too. So
Yeah,
theoretically, it's all connected.
Crossovers are very lucrative,
But,
you know?
yeah.
You gotta,
Oh yeah.
also, the difference is when Rapunzel showed up in Frozen, she wasn't on screen for a minute, and it was not trying to. They're not trying to pass it off as a different character.
Did they also say that it was connected to Tarzan too?
I don't know.
Like Rapunzel or the Frozen
Oh,
parents like got shipwrecked and then they fucked and had a baby Tarzan. or
Yeah.
some shit.
I'm free most any day, just not Tuesday.
What the
Hey.
hell?
Robo.
The fuck?
Sorry, my
So
little brother came
unprofessional.
in and asked an
Robo,
important
you're
question.
awful.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna
but I wanna make
Mute
sure...
your mic.
Let's deassemble her.
We can
no.
rebuild her. We have the technology.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I can
rebuild Robo into a fucking toaster. It'll be fun.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, Robo, did you ever see that Lion Man episode of the Mega Man?
No, but I saw your video on it.
I don't know. I was thinking back to that one fucked up scene where Mega Man sneaks up behind Roll and like he covers her mouth and like deprograms her and it just becomes like I'm just thinking back to that now for just like that was fucked up.
It was.
Yeah.
Is that all you had to?
I don't know.
Is that all you had to say?
I thought she'd be like, wow, you can't treat robots like that. You can't just disassemble them like that. That's fucked up. Like Mega Man did that to his own kind. That's even worse.
I
Doesn't
mean,
have
do
a
you...
bag of
That's even
Doritos to
worse.
crinkle into the mic.
Mega Man might be a robot, but he's clearly not a robot activist. I mean, his number one response for robots switching side is, "Oh, I'm just gonna blow them all up."
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
I mean, like
he does not
could
care.
say that, but you know, there's
Mega
also
Man.
that Archie comic that like
Didn't you?
that
Did
all
you hear
guilty
that?
about it and shit, and it got really dark for the first couple of issues for
Mhm.
some reason.
Mega Man
Yeah,
doesn't care
Ian
about robots.
Flynn's run on the Mega Man comic was superb.
It was very good.
Ian Flynn, I love you. Please come on the podcast, please. I love you.
Yeah.
Ian Flynn, I would go straight for you, please.
Whoa.
He wrote good comics.
WreckIt Ralph too. But speaking of like recycling shitty assets, I just think back to Big Hero 6 where Hero's aunt, who's on screen for as a supporting character, it's just fucking Elsa with a wig. It's seriously that.
Yep.
They didn't give a shit. Like Disney, you have $1 billion. Just, modify her face or something, This is cheap.
Disney don't give a shit no more. They're gonna make money no matter what they do.
Yeah, I was thinking. I've been learning how to mod rig and stuff lately in my classes, and I kind of understand why they do that. Why did you? Whoa! I didn't say the N word. I said rig. Not the other thing.
Oh, I'm just like, whoa! You're 3D modeling. That's cray dog.
I know how to animate 3D models. I have a lot of trouble making them because animating and rigging models is the worst thing on planet Earth. And but no, like it's easier to just reuse a model and because it's already rigged, it's already made. You can just throw some other clothes on it and it's fine. Because they probably have like since Baby Moana had basically only had like a loincloth or something, they probably just like. Obviously, this is going to sound creepy, but I'm speaking purely just clinically here. They probably just made her like a Barbie doll model, and then they could probably throw other clothes on it. So
yeah,
it's a lot different like way back in the day because you could trace over stuff. But here it's like you already have something made and like making a model and texturing it and rigging it and animating it is really expensive. Like. Compare like the budgets to say Princess and the Frog, which was around 100 million, and then Tangled, which is double that. So, and it's like the same type of movie. Plus, it's also easier for me to kind of like speculate which movies are like Disney A team and B team. Like, how Pocahontas was Disney's A team effort, and then The Lion King was their B team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, people would literally be sent to work on The Lion King if they weren't performing well for Pocahontas.
Oh.
And but no, what I'm getting at is I think Moana was like their B team, and then their A team was Zootopia because there's so many different models in Zootopia, and then in Moana there's like half of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it doesn't look as much effort, but I don't know. I know Captain Underpants was like under 100 million, which is pretty crazy, and it still looks super good.
Honestly, it's kind of crazy how well they nailed the style of the books in such like a cost-effective way.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking amazing. I love that movie.
I do too.
The thing is, like, Disney has been caught doing this many times. They've been caught reusing models and shit. Like, ever since Frozen came out, people have been realizing that they've been reusing models. No one's ever had to say the same thing about DreamWorks. Just saying.
What does DreamWorks recycle?
Nothing.
No, they don't. That's what I'm saying.
Shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, who knows? You know, like Shrek 5 is gonna come out, and you know, you might be proven wrong.
Well, between movies in the same universe is one thing, because you could logically be like, oh, well, it's very possible for, like, that background guy for Shrek 2 to still be around in Shrek 5. But, like,
that's true.
Between movies taking place in entirely different universes, DreamWorks almost always adapts the style to the tone and feel of the movie. Meanwhile, for Disney, everything has to look Disney, not just because they have a brand to continue cultivating, but also because that way they can reuse models.
Yeah, eat shit, Disney.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that to Disney. I feel like they might.
I do.
Smite me.
Yeah, someone needs to go up to Walt Disney's face and just grab his face and just like, yeah, suck it, Disney, and just push him over, and he'd be like, and then he'd be even more angry at Mexicans or whatever, you know.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he'd shatter since he's frozen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you push over his cryogenic tube and he shatters, and everybody's like terrified because what are they gonna do now?
Shit.
Man is just like carefully trying to thaw him out so that he doesn't shatter when he does it.
Oh no.
I just had a fucking thought where, like, you go up to meet Walt Disney, and it's like the end of Cyborg 009, where it's like his fucking brain's on like a fucking pedestal, and Walt Disney's like, humans will always create war. And you die in space with your friend.
Yeah, that was a good season 5 finale of Teen Titans. Yeah, the brain was a cool villain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. WreckIt Ralph's gonna suck.
It is.
I mean, you never know.
And Incredibles 2, but nobody believes me.
Look,
I think it'll suck.
Look, I have more faith in Incredibles 2 than WreckIt Ralph 2, okay? You know?
I don't.
I can't wait to watch the same movie again, but this time with a girl.
No.
I like that they reused the plot to make...
No, I was just saying that's exactly like what Finding Dory was, and everybody was like, "Oh, I love Finding Dory," and I'm like, literally, they just flipped it. Now Dory's lost.
It wasn't it. Okay, well, I feel at least Finding Dory was different from, like, let's say one of those other stupid.
Yeah,
sequels.
because she's a girl.
No, I mean, like,
girl power.
I feel it was still different how things went along. The story, it still felt like its own thing, but still not good. You know?
I like how Incredibles 2 is supposed to be about Helen, but instead they just made it about how wacky it is to be a dad that's a homemaker in 2018. It's like it's like these guys' minds were blown by Mr. Mom.
Yeah,
like,
look, Mr. Mom ended up becoming Batman, so this is like reflective of that, you know? It's like the reverse Mr. Mom.
It'd be cute if they reference that. I'll give you that.
Did
also,
you see that tweet where fucking somebody tweeted about the Incredibles 2 movie and how Miss Incredible was on her motorcycle and waved at some girl.
We talked about that last time.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't listen to this that much anymore.
No one listens to this that much anymore.
Are the analytics bad, Pan?
Oh, actually, we actually get more and more viewers.
Yay!
Break out the pie charts and the line graphs.
But the chart says. Also, I like how you mentioned being a parent in 2018, even though The Incredibles canonically takes place in a 50s themed world.
Well, I'm not saying that wouldn't be a weird thing for where The Incredibles takes place. I'm saying that I think it's hilarious that they still think it's wacky for a dad to be a homemaker, even though it's 2018 and that kind of thing is like very, very, very common.
Yeah.
Not only that, but this is going to sound nitpicky to people, but please let me explain. I really, really hate her motorcycle design.
Yeah, it looks pretty shit.
It's so
looks bland.
not only is it shit and bland, but it also doesn't match any of the aesthetics of the world that they've set. Like they like it looks there barely looks like any effort put into like making it look like a deco style motorcycle, and all of the God, I hate it.
Yeah, the Incredibles looked so cool and sleek and minimalist. Like, oh man, I remember just like seeing them like press the I on their shirt and it's like a phone, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But like, they would never think of anything like that in this one. It's just like, oh, yeah, motorcycle. Okay, here's a motorcycle, and that's about it.
The Incredibles makes me sad. I can't wait for the obvious villain to be the villain. I want superheroes to come back so I can profit off of them and their deaths, probably. And then the family is like, that's not good. You're going down, you bully.
I'm gonna eat this bus full of kids.
That's not nice. Cool Cat says that's not cool.
Cool Cat.
If you really, okay, I'm gonna say this. If you really wanted to do a plot like this, why not have it be with like Dash or Violet? Like Dash is trying to figure out how to be a parent, and then Bob and Helen can be like, you got to do it like this way, and it's not working because, you know, it's a new generation of heroes and stuff and powers and whatever. But no, instead just recycle the old characters so you can have some brand name recognition, baby.
Here's how, I don't know, I was kind of hoping for a time skip where it was them going into the future or something, you know, and like...
like Incredible Shippuden.
I was kind of hoping for like an X-Men Evolution type deal where like these characters have to like adapt to a world where superheroes are starting to become a thing.
I think that's what they're gonna go for, since like that guy's talking about like, hey,
but not in an interesting way like X-Men Evolution.
We don't know that. We barely saw him in the trailer. You never know. I mean,
I know in my heart.
Who knows?
The fact that it takes place right after the Underminer, and we don't like get any interesting twist on it is also kind of alarming, because when they announced, it starts right after the Underminer, my first thought was maybe they'll like do a twist on it and they'll have the battle lead to something hugely climactic and they have to skip forward again like the first movie, which would have been a nice kind of like introduction back into the Incredibles by setting it up in a familiar way and then doing something different.
Do you forget the video game that came after the Incredibles where you fight the Underminer and it is totally canon?
It's not canon.
Is it canon?
No, it's not.
Shit. Well, thanks.
But at the time they were like, this is what happens right after Incredibles 1, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Too bad it doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't matter.
Wow, you mean that crappy license?
Nothing else matters.
You mean that crappy license game isn't canon? Wow, who would have guessed? Gee willikers.
Well, there are some crappy license games that are canon.
Oh, true. I mean, I love what
There's a Berserk game.
I love
Guitar Mura.
I love what the Matrix did with their canon. Essentially, they kind of pulled a Rogue One before Rogue One, where there was the Animatrix, where it was like a CG version of the Matrix, with the animation team behind Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. And they had to like send a message to like Zion or something saying, hey, the robot's gonna go here. So they take the message and they put it in the mail and it gets sent to a post office. And then you play the video game Enter the Matrix, where you play as Will Smith's wife, and you got to get that message and you got to take it to Morpheus, and it ties into the Matrix 2, the movie.
Pan.
Yeah.
Prequels have existed before Rogue One.
But it's seriously like Rogue One. It's like, these are the guys who got the Death Star plan, but it's not the Death Star plan. It's a message that, hey, these guys are going to fuck your shit up this week. Better watch out.
And then Carrie Fisher comes as a CGI monster.
Did that happen? What?
As opposed to Carrie Fisher just looking like a monster in general.
What the fuck? Rude.
What?
Rude.
How dare you?
What?
That is so...
Why is...
so just... Oh my god.
What does that even refer to? Like, why is she a monster?
I was referencing Red Letter Meteor, where they refer to how much of a coke fiend she was.
Oh. It was the 80s. Everyone was a coke fiend.
So if anybody's going to make fun of me, blame Red Letter Media. I stole it from them.
We steal all our jokes from them, so, you know.
We stole their format.
Yeah.
We stole their half of the bag format for our filler review show.
Previously Recorded has like 43 different types of formats. Like they can never pick a consistent set.
Wow, it's almost like I made that show.
Except if you made it Robo, you would be interrupting all of your guests. You bitch.
Rude.
Yeah.
Remember the time when Carrie Fisher was got sent into space and then she came back? That was fucked up.
For those of you at home keeping track, we still haven't moved on from WreckIt Ralph too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love WreckIt Ralph.
Fuck was with Last Jedi. No one knows.
Remember when they had this hypothetical scene where Vanellope was about to get deleted and she was like screaming and banging on the wall, like crying her eyes out, and then she...
I don't remember.
Does anybody remember this?
I don't remember it was that gruesome.
Like she's since she's a glitch, she's blocked by an invisible wall out of the arcade game.
Hell.
And they show her like banging on the wall, screaming as the world is like getting deleted around
Oh yeah,
her.
That is fucked up.
that was fun.
Rojo
We got
Bear-
to see Sarah Silverman hypothetically die.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah.
Sarah, please remake the Sarah Silverman program. It's one of my favorite shows. Please. I miss it.
We are going to the internet!
Super excited. Just one minor thing. What is the internet? Oh! Holy cow! Look at all this stuff.
Hey, so the Loud House is getting a spin-off. It's called Los Casadras, and it's about Lincoln Loud's GF, and it's about her family, her Mexican family. And it's like they're already doing a Cleveland show for the Loud House. The show is barely like 2 years old. How old's the Loud House?
SpongeBob hasn't even gotten one yet.
No. Who would you want a SpongeBob spin-off for?
Sandy. I like Sandy.
I think Patchy.
Oh, I'd like a Plankton show.
Maybe
Plankton too.
It would just be Invader Zim.
People keep shipping me and Pan in the chat, so just a heads up, you guys, I am extremely gay.
I don't want your I don't want your gay robotness on me. Ew.
What do you have against gay robots?
Hey, Rob. You
Did
know.
you like Type
Pan.
Squad?
Yeah.
Didn't you like Alien Covenant?
I didn't watch that shit.
It has some gay robots.
Oh boy. Let's see. What are
What's the matter, Pan? Could it be you're craving my Mick Time Squaddies?
What is the best gay robot in media? Someone needs to make that into a top 10. There's C-3PO, there's Larry 3000, there's possibly Jenny.
Does Nicole count from the Sonic comics? Because she is a very gay robot.
Wait, Nicole. Oh,
Yeah.
Nicole's right. That I forgot that thing.
The links.
She's an AI in the show, but in the comics, she's like a robot.
Hey.
She's an artificial intelligence that gets an AI Link's body, which people have porned up to hell and back.
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
and she is definitely gay, and no one can convince me otherwise.
Yeah, gay for
Ian-
more men,
Ian-
honk honk.
So personally, what I believe are the greatest lesbians in media is the rescue mediums. Have y'all ever heard of this show?
Rescue mediums? What?
Yeah, I discovered it on Netflix the other day. So imagine two of the most stereotypical wine moms you could ever think of, but they also hunt ghosts. And that's rescue mediums.
This sounds amazing.
Wow.
I love it. It's great. I love that show. And the
It
two
looks amazing. Like, not even
and
gonna
the
lie.
two
Just
leading
like these
females.
two white middle-aged moms, like
Yeah.
ghost hunting.
And they are definitely gay for each other, and no one
Shit.
can convince me otherwise.
Yeah. That's
Love
what
this.
should have been the Ghostbusters female remake. Yeah.
We should have just made a rescue mediums movie. That's the best show ever.
Yeah.
The best part is that it's a British show too, so it's like
Oi,
they're in
governor.
these like thick accents. And they're like making fun of the like in the first episode, they find like a house decoration that has a wiener on it, and they're all like giggling with each other. It's
Oi.
so adorable.
Oi, governor, that's a phallus right there. Looks like
It's
Eddie's.
a wanker, boy.
The fuck did you just say?
Oi,
Pan?
it's a phallus. That's what that there is, governor.
You're like half Australian, half Irish right now.
I can't do accents. Bloomin' ale. It's a phallus. Hang on, no, that's not it.
Oh, cry.
You're like dipping into Italian now.
Yeah.
I better deliver these pizzas or Mr. Aziz is gonna be really mad.
Oi, blimey. Oi, what were we talking
Those
about?
pizzas have to be liquefied by now.
Some fucking Loud House spinoff that
Yeah.
no one cares about.
No, look, okay, well, I think Patchy the Pirate deserved a spin-off if we were going for SpongeBob things, you know?
Oh,
I think
yeah,
he
you're
should
right.
have. I think they should make a blog spot for him, like right now, even though no one uses Blogspot anymore.
Oh.
It's like, how funny would that be?
Oh.
Yeah, just like super outdated. Like,
With like the dancing
like the
gifs and
Amanda
stuff.
Show website.
No, he's gotta go
That's
on-
still up.
Yeah.
No, he's got to have a website on GeoCities.
No, you know what we could do? They could have an ARG where Patchy the Pirate takes over the iCarly website.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It'd be like the I Love Beast thing they did for Halo 2. It'd be great.
Have any of you seen the phone call, like the Dan Schneider iCarly behind the scenes videos where he's like scaring the people working on it
Yeah.
and like being
No?
generally creepy? He also calls Nathan Kress on his birthday, and he's like, "Hey Nathan, how old are you?" I'm 18. "Oh, you're 18. That's great. Oh, by the way, I have to legally tell you I'm recording this call right now. Is that okay? Is that okay, Nathan?"
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's why you should have done that in Texas. You don't have to tell people if you record your calls in Texas.
Oh, yeah, so I'm legally... So if I ever have to do that, I can get away with it, even though why would I need to do that? I don't know. Why would I mention that out
Ominous.
loud?
Ominous.
Shh, shh. I didn't do anything.
Nice going.
Yeah.
Also, ignoring that bit of possible felony, it's Pan, and he'll put it in the description, but the behind the scenes videos are honestly legit terrifying. If you play like creepy music over it, like it just frames Dan Schneider as the predator that he is.
Allegedly, you know, we don't know things.
Oh yeah, hold on. My lawyer wrote something on my hand for me to read. We here at Rebel Taxi Pizza Party Podcast, copyright 2018, do not accuse Dan Schneider of any possible pedophilia or foot touching of any some kind. Any jokes we make that claim such are just fictitious and not based in real claims on reality. Sincerely, Pizza Party Lawyers.
RoboBuddies,
There
are
you
you
go.
in
I did
Texas
it.
also?
Okay.
Yes,
Where are you in Texas?
I'm in Cedar Park. It's like right next to Austin.
That's like okay, that's like 8 hours away. Because I hate when people say there's this event in Texas, you should go to it, Pan, and it's like that's 5 hours away. I don't think you understand how big Texas is.
Yeah. Texas is the second biggest state in the country. I once took a road trip to it's the state right above Texas that looks like a pan.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, I took a road trip to Oklahoma. It took us 2 days to get out of Texas.
Shit, yeah, you can't get the fuck out of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas needs its own open world game.
Speaking of which, I'm actually going to be at the South by Gaming Expo this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you want to say hi, you can say hi.
How will people recognize you, Robo?
She's a robot. I think it's not going to be that hard.
Yeah, I also have like the outfit, so like I don't think many other people have spiky sweaters.
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think speaking of Texas, I guess maybe Sandy could have a spinoff where it's just her life in Texas and it's basically King of the Hill except even more rednecky.
Wouldn't they have to like dub over like footage of an actual squirrel since she's supposed to be realistic looking when she's on land?
Oh yeah, they have to use only live action footage.
It'd be fucked up if she started shooting like real squirrels. Like, yeah, I want some possum stew for the night. Yeah.
What if it was a prequel series that showed how Sandy became a very conservative Republican to a liberal scientist, feminist?
I don't know. Maybe like maybe Sandy was like, man, I hope they bomb the Gulf Coast in the ocean. Fuck them fish. You know, and she realizes the error of her ways, and she goes to build BioShock under the sea or something. Is there any BioShock SpongeBob art? Hang on, I want to look that up.
Probably.
BioShock SpongeBob. I want to see what there is.
I'm the only one who stuck his neck out for BP. I think the fish in the ocean deserve to die.
God damn it. I just imagine Mr. Krabs being like, I chose different. I chose rapture.
It's gonna give me money. There is
Was
no,
Mr.
Is a fry cook not entitled to the sweat of his brow, me boy?
I'm disappointed. There isn't that much there's not much crossover art between the two. This is bullshit. Where's the SpongeBob and BioShock fan art? Fuck
You heard it
this.
here, internet. Get on it.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, stop shipping me with straight people and drop Bioshock SpongeBob art.
But only women can be sexually attracted to men. That's just how it is. Don't you know how the internet works?
Ah, crap! You're right. I forgot.
Sorry, guys. Now that's the internet rules. So we have a Mexican here, three gay people. This is pretty progressive.
Wait a second. Back the fuck up.
So next topic.
Wait a second. I'm not getting what the fuck you trying to do?
He's talking about me, you dork.
No, he said 3 gay people.
1, a
Oh.
2, a 3.
Pan, what's the next topic? I'm sorry.
Oh, hey.
Fuck you, Nolan.
Well, speaking of like bad country accents, you want me to talk about Hurricane Heist?
Yes, do it.
Oh man,
Do it.
Hurricane.
You see, us homosexuals wouldn't be able to understand, so we'd love your input.
Oh man,
Yes.
Hurricane Heist is this generation's Geostorm.
Here goes nothing. But I hope not.
Let's get the money.
The Hurricane Heist.
Hell of a day.
Rated PG-13. Only in theaters March 9.
This is a movie from the director of the first Fast and Furious and Triple X, and it's a movie about hurricanes happening in, I think, Texas. I'm not sure where. And some criminals are trying to steal it, but you follow these 3 normal guys who are just trying to protect this bank or whatever that contains all this money. But the opening of this movie, it starts with like just a dad in a tow truck with his 2 kids trying to escape a hurricane in the middle of a fucking hurricane. And they're like, Dale Earnhardt Jr., you stop hitting me right now. Boys, you better stop fighting or I'm going to turn this car around. Everyone basically talks like that. But essentially what happens is like they take shelter inside a farmhouse, an abandoned farmhouse, and like it blows the roof off the farmhouse, and you look up into the sky and the fucking hurricane has a skull for a face and roars at the kids.
This sounds exactly like the plot to Twister. This is
That sounds like you're describing the opening scene.
Pretty much. Yeah. But it's like, it's not a supernatural thing. This movie has no supernatural things in it, but the fucking hurricane for 2 scenes that last a few seconds has a face. I don't know why. But
because it's the antagonist.
It isn't really. It's just the force of nature. It isn't real. It's not a supernatural movie. But the rest of the film is...
You're clearly not reading hard enough into the movie's deepest lore.
But the 2 kids, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Walker Texas Ranger, they grow up to, I don't know, be hurricane chasers or whatever, and they had to protect this vault that has a bunch of money. And like these criminals that try to steal from it, they use like tranquilizer darts to like make sure nobody gets hurt from when they're robbing the bank. So they're like, hey, we don't want to hurt anyone, but we will if we have to. We just want to take the money and go. But this lady and these 2 guys, Dale Earnhardt Jr., they're like, no, we got to fight for this money. We got to protect this money at all costs, which results in multiple people getting killed. So less people would have been killed if they just let them have the money, which was going to get destroyed anyway, because it's like some sort of inflation thing where the government has to destroy money. So
what?
Just now, there's been 2 movies this year about some place where they destroy money to prevent inflation. The government does this, apparently.
This is so fucking... Can you not explain this any better?
Okay, the government makes a lot of money, so what they do is they send them some money to a place where they have to shred it to prevent inflation, you know? So there's not too much money in the world, you know?
But if they... Are you saying they make the money and then immediately send it to get shredded? Like, if that's the case, just make less money.
Shit, I don't even know, man.
I don't think any of us are qualified to talk about economics. We're just gonna move on, you know, mosey.
But then it's essentially like, it's kind of weird because like the good guys are trying to kill the bad guys, and the bad guys don't want anybody hurt. Like the bad guys Like Cinema Snob summed it up. It'd be like if John McClane from Die Hard was trying to kill the Ocean's 11 guys. You're kind of rooting for the bad guys to not get hurt. It's kind of weird.
Wow, I didn't understand a fucking lick of that shit. Good job.
Yeah, dude, you were clipping out like crazy.
Am I clipping out?
Not even clipping out, but he's like, no, I didn't think he was clipping out. I just think he just did a bad job explaining himself.
I think I'm like way more confused than I would have been if I actually watched the movie.
Am I clipping out?
You were clipping out on my end, but it might just be me.
You see, Robo doesn't have Wi-Fi built in, so she's using a hotspot at a local Kmart. Canonically, all of Robo's videos take place in a Kmart.
Well, except that one where I went to IKEA for some reason. I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah, but the end of the movie, it basically ends on everyone trying to get away on a truck, and like the bad guy, he has his like a 18-wheeler, and the hurricane swoops up the 18-wheeler and takes all his money, and he looks back at the hurricane saying. He looks back at the hurricane saying, "Damn you!" And it's basically like old man yells at cloud. And the fucking hurricane, after the hurricane takes up the trailer, it spits it back out and it lands directly on top of the bad guy and he explodes. And that's the
Never
That's awesome.
And that's the end of the movie.
That's awesome.
Hurricane Ice is a fucking...
Would you consider this a so bad it's good movie?
Yes, I had fun. There was like 3 other groups in the theater, and I was the only one laughing my ass off.
When I saw that trailer for that movie the first time in theaters, I didn't think it was a real movie. Like, the way it was shot and, like, the trailer was edited, I thought it was, like, a commercial for something else.
No.
And then it ended, and I was like, oh, fuck, that's real? Okay.
I mean, there's a Truth or Dare horror movie now, so anything's possible.
I mean, like, it does look like a fake-ass movie. It looks like something for the Sci-Fi Channel, but the opening credits, you know, they always have, like, Universal Studios presents. Whoa. I just have, like, these straight-to-video looking brands at the beginning that just that have, like, the cheapest logos ever, and it's like, what studios are these? I never heard of them.
Would you say that, like, the movie itself seems like a movie that would be like a fake movie inside of another TV show or something like that?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's by the guy who made Triple X, so yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is his career comeback?
I guess so. It's like Fast and Furious, Triple X.
His credentials, TM.
Oh, Mummy 3, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Classic. Such great films, yeah.
Speaking of the Mummy, I hope Brendan Fraser is okay.
Oh, he's on some TV show now.
Aww.
He's fine. He's doing...
Hey, Brendan, if you're listening to this, I'm here for you. If you ever want to call, my number's below. You can send me a text.
Yeah.
So it's going to be okay, buddy. The Mummy wasn't that big a deal. Your Looney Tunes Back in Action was your magnum opus.
Yeah.
We should watch that movie.
Looney Tunes Black in Action. Oh, yeah.
I heard that movie got the guy who created Daleks to quit because he hated how it represented his creation. His Daleks were like in one scene.
Oh, yeah.
At least it wasn't Stephen Moffat who made him quit. Although, depending on when the Daleks were in the movie, it might have been Stephen Moffat.
I wish the Daleks made Stephen Moffat quit.
Doctor Who sucks, yeah, I agree.
He already did quit.
I'm talking like at the time the movie came out.
I think it would take a lot for Steve Moffat to quit, because he just sort of I don't know if he thinks highly of himself or if he's just like...
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Dude, have you seen Sherlock? That guy's got such a big ego. He's like all about showing off how smart he is as a writer and all that shit. He's totally like an egotistical asshole who probably believes in like conspiracy theories and shit.
Yeah, fuck
hey,
Max
did you know
Landis.
that they make emu? The turkey legs at Disney are emu? I'm so smart. You know, that kind of guy.
Yeah. Wait, what conspiracy theory about Disney was this?
There's a conspiracy theory that the turkey legs at Disney parks are actually emu because they're too big to be turkeys. The actual reason is because they use male turkeys when most commercial produce places use female turkeys, since female turkeys can reproduce.
Yes, but how do you know that?
I watched a really good review of Tomorrowland that mentioned it.
Whoa.
Or not Tomorrowland, Escape from Tomorrow.
Guys,
yeah.
guys, did you know that Disney paid people to say that Batman v Superman sucked, because that's the only way anyone could think that movie was garbage.
Whoa. Moffat would believe it. I bet Moffat would even believe in Gamergate. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, Gamergate led to the rise of the alt-right. Like, that's something people actually believe.
I have an idea
if Sherlock gets a 5th season, he's gonna have an episode about Sherlock solving a gaming mystery. It'd be like, oh, she faked her depression so that people would buy her game.
I had this idea for like an alt-right parody of Ace Ventura. It's called Master Race Ventura Pet Executioner, and he comes out of like a limo or something. And he says, "Alt-righty then." That's all I got.
Why do you come up with such weird, obtuse parodies that somehow wind up being funny? You could probably make a scary movie type movie with your sense of humor and probably get some bank.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're looking into this. I'm looking into this. We'll find a producer.
I'm sure there's more mileage we can get out of that other than just saying, "Alrighty then."
Somebody should
starring Milo Yiannopoulos.
The like really shitty puns that Pan has done with like names, and then just like list them all off on like this big Google Doc.
All my classic one-liners.
And you could just pick from that,
or compile it into a YouTube video.
It's like 10 hours straight.
All my elongated words, like yeah, and everything I stole from Regular Show.
Hold on. I want to stop the podcast for just a second. Pan, do your longest yeah you possibly can right now. Here, go.
The longest yeah boy. Hang on. Let me set up for this. Yeah.
I think he did it so loud it clipped his microphone.
Going.
Maybe he just stopped saying something. That would probably be good.
Maybe he muted his mic, then he's gonna unmute it and go like, "Oh, I did it, guys."
Like people who pretend to hold their breath and then like their nose is open, so they're breathing through.
I was too afraid I'm gonna destroy something by going further. So that was.
We didn't hear you. So
what?
Yeah, you cut out. I clipped out the moment you started.
Oh, what?
You have to do it. You have to do it again.
Did I? Are you all messing with me? Did I cut out?
No, we're not. It was hilarious.
You'll have put in a timestamp specifically for us on the upload when you did that.
Yeah.
It clipped again. I think this mic cuts off when it clips too much. I think
It's
that's
too
what happened.
powerful.
I don't know. Who knows?
You're releasing too many energies. It destroys your mic.
It's like Sean Shamel before he kicked out that guy from the Dragon Ball Z convention. He like went Kamehame, get the fuck out of my convention.
Cursey Hameha.
Wasn't it the original Goku voice?
Yeah.
Dan, you would know. You're an anime faggot.
First off, no, I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. Except they scream a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. I don't know.
By the way, when's JoJo Part 6 coming out?
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
When is Pop Team Epic 3 coming out?
Okay, next question.
Hey guys.
When is Burger King Foot Lettuce 2 coming out?
The worst thing you want to see in your Burger King is some feet in your lettuce or something. I'm not sure.
The last thing you'd want in your Burger King lettuce is some feet. Fuck, I don't know either. Fuck.
Hey guys, Blue's Clues is coming back.
My childhood.
Yeah.
Maybe now I'll finally be happy again.
Blue's Clues, like they showed a render of his image. He looks like he's CG and rendered and felt. He looks really nice. Or she.
Did you guys hear that they're doing an open casting call for that?
Yeah, we can audition, guys. I can be the next Steve, and everyone will hate me.
And audition for Periwinkle with your Emily voice.
Hey guys, it's me, Steve, and we're gonna look for some Blue's Clues, fuckers.
No, yeah, like you keep cursing on set, and they're like, "No, you can't curse, Pan. This is a kid's show."
I'm just like, okay, so just say the same thing, but do I not say fuckers at the end, or do I say that? I forget.
Instead of fuckers, you say fudgers.
Fudgers? Yeah.
Like you like really like bad like kind of like differences between just like curse words. Like instead of shit, you say like shih tzu and shit.
Aw, shih tzu, son. Yeah.
Yeah. And then during mealtime, hey kids, if you have any goth parents that you want to send over to my little house here, let me know.
Oh no.
All right, kids, find the cheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not interested in kids like a creep, but instead they're goth parents who like dress up like the Addams Family.
Oh, remember the handy dandy notebook? They would probably have like a handy dandy tablet.
Oh fuck, you're probably on the nose.
Yeah. True. I mean, I'm sure
the dude is behind the freaking box. Do none of y'all know what I'm referencing?
Are you talking about Strong Bad?
Yes, it's like it's one of the best episodes of Speed Mail where he talks about kids shows.
Oh,
don't worry, I got your reference.
Hey,
I got your reference.
Oh, you're a Homestar Runner fan. What'd you think of that time Robot Chicken parodied Homestar Runner?
I think it's hilarious that they didn't even bother stop motioning it. They were just like, whatever, just trace assets.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been at least neat to see Homestar Runner in like a stop motion style, but they couldn't even be bothered to do that.
Nah, they don't got the money.
Wasn't a funny skit.
It was a terrible skit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't watch Homestar Runner, but
what's the Homestar Runner guy doing now?
He's working on Gravity. No, not Gravity Falls. Something at Disney. Maybe Starverses. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a writer and he also does voice work. So like he voices a character on Starverses and he does some writing on a bunch of different shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sounds gay.
Whoa, you can't say that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can't say that because I'm gay.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Technically, because I'm gay, I can say as many gay-related slurs as I want. So that's how life works, apparently.
Not allowed. Oh, another news. Turns out, you guys remember the movie The Rocketeer?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it was from the director of Captain America, like 20 years before he did Captain America. So it's very 50s and hokey and about a superhero with a rocket on his back, and that's what he.
Nostalgia critic loves it.
But anyway, Rocketeer. They're making a preschool show on Disney of all places on the Rocketeer, and it'll be the upcoming series will include a new Rocketeer, Kit, a young girl who receives a surprise package in her birthday, revealing that she's the next in line to become the Rocketeer, a superhero who has the ability to fly. Lots of superheroes have the ability to fly. What makes you so special?
Yeah, that's not very interesting of a power anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like,
yeah,
I mean, flying a superhero
preschool show. It'll really impress the fucking kids.
The worst fucking X-Men is Angel because it's like, oh, you can fly. So can Rogue and Jean Grey and Magneto.
Remember the scene where he's trying to mutilate his wings?
Which one? Which movie was that?
Oh yeah.
The second or third one.
It was X2, I think.
He sucks. But yeah, so this girl can fly, and it's from the director of Transformers Rescuebots, so it'll probably look like that, so, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I love Rescuebots.
Get lame. You and your lame robots.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I love it. Very second episode, they're like, Rescuebots, the sewers are overflowing. Will they call a plumber?
Yeah.
With lava!
Oh, shit!
I love that shit.
Is the lava gonna come out through people's toilets? Oh, no.
It does. It's great.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Because they built a fake volcano on top of a real volcano. And they gotta fix it.
Wait, what?
Rescuebots is so great. I love it.
They built a town on top of a volcano? What?
Yeah. They built a fake volcano on top of a real volcano.
What the fuck? So no one can distinguish between fake lava and real lava now, and everyone's fucked?
Oh no, they know it's real lava, but like, I think it's funny that they built it and they didn't even realize that it would cause lava to get everywhere until it happened.
Oh no.
And that's not even getting into the flying lobsters.
Flying lobsters?
Yeah, so where there's lobsters flying there.
Good job, Transformers. Bring in the dancing lobsters.
It's like there's a helium thing. The guy's like, it's spray on helium and it gets in the lobster tank. There's lobsters flying there. And the robot's gotta deal with it.
I think that Robo is dying. Like your batteries are just dead.
Dying for a good
I
time.
love Rescuebots.
Hey, Robo, where do you plug yourself in?
My headphones got unplugged. Hold on.
Oh, God damn it.
What did you say?
Dying.
I'm sorry. I love Rescuebots. What's up?
Where do you plug yourself in? Like what orifice?
There's like a USB port.
Where is it?
Back of my neck.
Oh, that's lame. I was hoping it would be your butt or something funny like that, like in Robot Jones.
It's like the Matrix.
Remember in Robot Jones when he's having lunch and he just shoves a plug up his ass?
Yeah.
How did they get away with that? Am I right, guys?
Top
Cartoons
10
are so messed up.
Top 10 jokes you missed as a kid.
Mr. Cheese, that for kids.
What ruined Robot Jones?
Whatever did happen to Robot Jones?
No, make it like a Netflix true crime documentary series. Whatever happened to Robot Jones? And he's like dismembered and busted.
It's just like
super gritty and fucked up.
This like realistic shot of just him in a trash can.
It's like making a murderer, but with Robot Jones.
Oh, I'd watch the shit out of that. No joke.
My best friend Bernie.
Horror film. Whatever happened to Robot Jones?
My best bud Bernie recently did a fake making a murder documentary spoof for a Monkey's short film contest. So Bernie, calling you out, make Robot Jones fake documentary. Do it.
Yeah. Robot Bones. Honk honk.
Yeah, preschool shows do sometimes have a surprising amount of story, and I know this because one of my friends got really into Sophia the First. And he got really ticked off when I started asking him questions about the show, because he was like, oh, so this amulet, like, it curses her when she does something bad, but it gives her, like, a blessing when she does something good. And I was like, well, what if she has to do something that isn't inherently bad or good, like a mercy killing? I mean, she's a princess, right?
What?
So what if she arrests a war criminal? Then what? Does she kill him, or does she let the people riot? What would be the option there? How would the amulet react to that?
A moral conflict.
This sounds like this one hentai my friend reviewed way back in the day. It's about this girl who gets like panties that like she can't take off, and like there's like, this ghost demon like haunting her and like fondling her all the time. And if she doesn't I'm getting to that. If she doesn't fill up her panties with love nectar in time, then she dies. She straight up dies.
Oh, good.
So basically, she has to have sex with as many people as possible in order to survive.
Wait, Nolan, if she can't take off her panties, how can she even have sex with people?
She just has to orgasm.
Okay.
Can't she just like masturbate?
Clothed sex is a thing. How do you guys not know this?
I guess.
Haven't you ever played Right to Hell Retribution?
No.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Jake.
I bought that at a HEB for $5.
Was it good? Was it worth $5?
I didn't play it yet. I just buy games and I'm like, I'll play this eventually, and I never do.
Same here, except with books and comics.
Yeah.
And
we're all fucked down here.
Stuff. Yeah, so if you ever want me to read your comic, please reconsider.
But you guys want to get into the questions?
Yeah, sure. Let me change the accepting.
We haven't talked about Grinch yet.
Who gives
Wasn't
a
that one of the
shit?
topics?
Fuck them.
I love Despicable Me.
Fuck off. Despicable Me is bad.
Yeah.
What do you mean the Grinch is not going to be bad?
Illumination should have made that Woody Woodpecker movie. It probably would have been better, maybe?
I can't wait for Mario to be made in Illumination. My friend Clay, who I had over recently, was telling me, like, oh, yeah, I bet they're going to make all of the Koopa Lane's SNL cameos. And I was just like,
Sweet.
Please stop.
I know that the Sonic movie's going to be better, even if it's a dumpster fire, because at the very least, like, Sonic has an identifiable personality. Mario, not only are they going to have to invent so much shit, and they're putting this on a studio that isn't at all creative, but there's also the fact that Nintendo is going to be constantly looming over their shoulder, making sure that they don't portray Mario in any way that would make him flawed, aka interesting.
Not Universal owns DreamWorks too, doesn't it? Give it to DreamWorks. You know, they're only going with Illumination because of the Universal. I'm 100% sure. So get DreamWorks to do it. They're not doing anything. They're probably
DreamWorks
like,
would make a good Mario movie.
I would totally say that like the Mario movie would be better than the Sonic movie if not for the fact Illumination is doing it. So
do you think
DreamWorks should make the Sonic movie?
Like they're gonna like put in a bunch of references to like modern day pop culture and shit, where Mario is just talking to Luigi and he's like, "Ah, wahoo, Luigi, do you know how to dab?" Like, I kind of want that out really bad.
Here's my worst case scenario: they find a magic warp pipe and they go through it and they're like, "Where are we? It looks like New York."
Please.
A Captain Lou impersonator. He's all like, "You'll go to hell before you die." Oh, what's that guy?
Who the fuck? Luigi.
Oh man, they eat mushrooms in this world too? Damn.
Yeah, they like eat a pizza with mushrooms on it. They're like, I'm not growing. I'm not growing. What's going on?
They meet Cheech and Chong and they give him some shrooms. Honk honk. Every kid's movie has to have like a Cheech and Chong cameo.
Well, yeah, what else does he have to do? Nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Questions. If anybody has a question, be sure to start out with the word question so it's easier to find. And our first question is by Red Josh Ford. It says, question, what's your opinion on Celebrity Deathmatch? Because I'm banking on that early 2000s nostalgia. And what do you think will happen when it's like, I'm a 2000s kid? So Celebrity Deathmatch, what do you all think of that?
We already have Death Battle. Why do we need Celebrity Deathmatch too?
Yeah. Death Battle is like a better Celebrity Deathmatch.
I mean,
although that show is also bullshit because Superman would not beat Goku.
Oh my god, everyone gets fucking pissed about that bullshit. Who gives a shit? It's a web show. None of this matters. We're all gonna die. Fuck everything.
I mean, you're right.
Goku!
Like, the lowest level of nerd there is people who get mad at a review score getting an 8 out of 10 instead of a 9 out of 10, and then there's people who are mad at Death Battle. Just none of this matters. Everything's fucked. Who cares?
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
But, I mean, a Celebrity Deathmatch, like, I was watching that and it was like, oh, other than the joke that it's like, hey, it's a celebrity, it's not really all that funny. It wasn't that good of a show.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they did claymation like that on a weekly.
That was the most interesting thing about it.
I mean,
it reminded me of like the look of it reminds me of that other show, Glenn Martin DDS.
No, it's the same animation studio. That also was crap.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
That makes sense then.
I mean, like, they tried to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. Like, the creator has some like images of like CG renders on his Twitter. It was going to be 3D animated, but MTV just canceled it.
I don't blame them. They don't like making anything anymore.
They don't like animation.
The first animated show that MTV actually did thing by canceling.
Yeah, like if MTV should just give all their animations to Comedy Central, since that's under the Viacom name.
Please.
MTV is owned by Viacom?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What? How do you not know that?
I don't give a shit about MTV.
Oh, I thought everyone knew these things. I guess not everyone's a nerd like me, sadly. Yeah.
Most of my really nerdy knowledge is exclusively towards really shitty manga I like.
Mm-hmm.
Sonic the Hedgehog, which is also shitty, Sly Cooper, and Cartoon Network stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And really I also love really obscure trivia. Like, did you guys remember the Bell Beefer from Taco Bell?
No.
It was a sloppy Joe with taco meat.
Gross.
They wanted to make sandwiches to compete with McDonald's.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, so they made the Bell Beefer, which is just us throwing all the taco stuff into a bun.
Yeah.
That sounds really gross.
Hey,
I can understand why no one remembers it.
The Sloshy Starman says, question 8, Pan, when will you review Batman the Animated Series? I'm surprised you haven't already. Oh. He also says, I suggest you start off with the episode The Gray Ghost with Adam West. Yeah, that was a good episode, but I don't know. There's lots of shows I like. I can't just review all of them.
You should review you should do like a Timmverse retrospective. That would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be fun. You know, there's a billion shows.
Like all the shows that like had to deal with Paul Dini and Bruce Timm and all the movies.
I think people have lost faith in Bruce Timm And they realized maybe Paul Dini was the brains.
He's an absolute decrepit old man now. He's like basically George Lucas.
Oh,
you either die the hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Oh, that was Batman.
I heard people say that like Bruce Timm was never good. It was always just his style and Paul Dini's writing.
Yeah, I'd agree, but I'm sure that to an extent Tim had some idea of what he was doing, because I think Paul Dini left at a certain point in time, so I don't know.
I'm thinking of talking about the Clock King episode someday, because that episode ticks me off. But apart from that...
Yeah, the part that pissed me off was when Batman actually said to the Clock King, he actually said, I'm not making this up, he said, "Suck my clock, King."
That was the best part. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was a weird part. And then Batman unzipped his pants and was like, whoa, he just pulled out his cock right on fucking TV. That was crazy. Can't believe that actually happened.
Imagine if Batman had to deal with like the angry video game nerd as a supervillain.
What?
And the angry nerd like beats up Batman. I'm gonna shove these games up your ass. You know, like the Batman episode he did.
What is that? Actually, I kind of want to see that now, where it's just like a legit supervillain who's just who wishes he was internet famous, and he's gonna record himself like killing Batman.
He wants to make a meme, so he like inserts Doge into like Batman's like almost dying. He's like, oh god, DC's gonna steal this from us, aren't they? They're gonna steal this idea and they're gonna put it.
It's like Mr. Mixoplex, but he's like really obsessed with meme culture, so he just like spawns memes into real life.
Oh shit, that'd be awesome.
No, Batman is like beaten up and bloody. He's like, "Who are you?" And he goes, "Yes, hello, this is Dog." No, and the Batman's like, "What?" And he goes, "It's a meme, you dip."
I'm trolling you.
He just
no, and he does the troll face, and Batman's like, "You're an idiot."
What the fuck?
He just smiles and says, "I'm doing the troll face," and he's just smiling like a normal human. Like
no, but then Batman uses internet culture to his advantage, and when he's about to beat the guy, he's like, "How are you doing this? How are you doing this?" And then Batman goes, "What? You mad, bro?" And then Robin goes, "That was pretty epic."
No, stop. No.
This is amazing. Please, DC, please write this for you.
Please.
This is a freebie. This is on me.
No, please pay us first.
Have y'all seen that clip from Batman Beyond where there's that one guy who shoots at a glass ceiling and it breaks, and he's like, "Now that the glass ceiling has been broken, I will now stand for those who are truly oppressed, the gamers."
Batman has to stop Gamergate.
Nolan, it's 2018.
They're on the Bat computer and they're like scrolling through like Know Your Meme and like their Twitter feeds.
Oh. No, Batman goes, "So, Robin, what is a May?"
Oh, Batman, you stupid, you fucking normie.
Yeah, Robin goes, "What are you?" Yeah, like adult Robin goes, "What are you?" And then Batman just like grumbles, like, And then at the end, Robin goes, "I say you memed him pretty good, Batman." And then Batman's like, "There's one last thing we have to do," and then he puts the villain on the Know Your Meme page.
I really like how somebody on the stream commented, "Is this the plot of a Teen Titans Go episode?"
Could be, or the next Lego Batman.
Marvel or DC is gonna steal this idea from us. Mark my fucking words. This is gonna wander down the grapevine somehow, and then they're gonna fucking make a villain like this. Either that, or it's already been made. Question from Sweet_Manzana. Question: Can you believe Pop Team Epic actually did this?
Fuck this! Just as a quick explanation, I fucking made a video on Twitter where I made my own Pop Team Epic skit, and as a joke for my followers to see if I could fool anybody, I posted it and claimed it was real, and I was like, oh man, I cannot believe Pop Team Epic did this, and then out of nowhere, within like a day, it like spread crazy, and now I'm just the Pop Team Epic guy.
Oh, was it the one where it's like they're drawing or something? It was like some reference of a meme.
Oh yeah, it was based off of that meme, Hey Andy, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, even Pan's not impressed. That's a pretty.
I am
so sad.
You know, I kind of am.
I mean,
you know.
you're never gonna top my Death Stranding video. This is the underrated gem here.
Oh, dude, is Ragnarok's gonna be like, here's another underrated gem, and he just shows your Death Stranding video. Now you see, RoboBuddies knows how to make a video game video. Also, can I just say, can I just say, Ragnarok's, I love your videos, but can you please speak up? I can't hear you. I turned the volume all the way up, and it's like, yes, hello, this is another Death Stranding video about how abortion should be illegal.
Oh,
Ragnarok, there's a free software called Levelator that will level. It's not perfect, but it's better than no audio correction at all.
You're no audio correction at all.
Oh shit!
Someone in the chat just reminded us that Infinity Train is confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
For Smash?
That too. Finally, Infinity Train. Yeah. If you
can maybe get Rainbow Dash now.
If you hit side B, you throw the corgi at someone.
Good.
If you hit up B, you turn into Master Hand.
I'm trying to get the guy from Planet Panic to be on. He agreed to be on, but he has to go on his Japanese field trip to somewhere. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, Japanese, super cool.
Do you like know him or something?
No. Like I've interacted with him on Twitter once. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
That's what everybody seems like.
Yeah, everyone seems like a nice guy. The only time someone doesn't seem like a nice guy is when they're having a bad day, and then everyone assumes that they're evil. But look, you don't truly know someone until you're roommates with them, and they don't know how to clean the fucking bathroom, and they don't pick up after themselves, okay?
Is this a college story?
No, I didn't go.
I was going to say, this is getting oddly personal.
Yeah. The point is, look, everyone seems like a nice guy, but are they really?
Basically, don't look up to your idols, don't idolize them, and don't trust them. They could probably kill you in your sleep.
Everyone's horrible, the end.
The creator of Earthworm Jim called me the N-word. It was sad.
The creator of Earthworm Jim wore a Ku Klux Klan hood and beat me up.
Yeah, it was the good days. I remember when that happened. I was there. Yeah.
I can't believe you just referenced a man dressing up in a Ku Klux Klan outfit and committing assault as a good old day thing.
Hey, next question.
You're so bad at this.
Next question.
Oh, I actually hold on.
We've almost done 100 episodes, and you still can't think out your words properly.
Next question.
Hold on, I have a story I wanted to tell since we were on the topic of weird creators.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Do it. Maybe I'll interrupt somebody again.
Okay.
Tell us your story.
So, one time I made a tweet about how I thought it was hilarious that Stretch Armstrong and the Flex Fighters had more story in its one season than Steven Universe did in its 5. And the creator of Flex, Stretch Armstrong, responded and was like, "Thanks for liking the show. I've never seen Steven Universe." And I was like, I feel so bad for him. So if anyone, you can watch Flex Armstrong and the Stretch Fighters on Netflix, and there's some sort of weird choose your own adventure event happening on Tuesday for some reason. So you can do that too.
Do you genuinely enjoy that show, Stretch Armstrong?
It's actually not a bad show.
Okay, but do you enjoy it?
I actually enjoy it.
Okay, because I thought you were gonna say, I thought you were gonna tell him like, yeah, your show's pretty bad, fam. I was kind of afraid you were gonna do that.
No, I actually like it.
Yeah.
The guy's even got some really cool concept art. He has this thing that I'm not sure if he's still working on called the Blockbusters, where it's like a bunch of old action stars come out of the movies and like have to fight evil to prevent themselves from getting a bad reboot. It looks really cool.
So that's basically like Last Action Hero to the next level. I want to see that.
It's exactly like that. It looks really cool, and I actually want the guy to be successful. So so that'll happen. So it looks like a cool show.
Yeah. But I remember they were trying to. This is Stretch Armstrong, the cartoon series, but a couple of years ago they were trying to make a Taylor Lautner Stretch Armstrong movie. There's some storyboards out there if you can find it, but like a video storyboard where, I don't know, it shows someone getting their arm chopped off and they regenerate, and they have Stretch Armstrong getting shot with real guns, and it's like, this looks a little Michael Bay-ish in a way. Yeah.
Wait, but if he got shot with guns, wouldn't it just be like that one scene in One Piece where like the bullets like bounce back and shoot everyone?
So maybe. Nah, this movie's not about having fun, so, you know. Yeah, Stretch Armstrong.
What is Stretch Armstrong?
It's a toy from
Isn't that the DC superhero?
He's like, no, he's like a freaking toy from the 50s, and you just stretch him, and that's it. And they made a cartoon. Well, they try to make cartoons.
Oh, my cousin's got one of those.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Cartoon's not bad, though. I actually recommend it.
But now, but Taylor Lautner's never going to get his Stretch Armstrong movie, sadly.
He's never going to get his career back either.
No, we got to believe he'll have a comeback. Once Twilight hits the nostalgia phase, he'll show up in random movies, and people will be like, "Oh shit, it's Taylor Lautner from Twilight! Oh snap!"
Remember when they gave him? Remember when they gave him like really long Inuit hair or Native American hair in the first Twilight?
Nobody knows what ethnicity Taylor Lautner is. It's a mystery.
Taylor, hey Taylor, what's your ethnicity? Yes. What?
Indeed.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, Taylor goes, yep.
Hey, General Gaming says, question, what are your thoughts on the new Nintendo Erect?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Smash.
Everything was shit except for Luigi's Mansion and Smash.
Why Luigi's Mansion? Where's Super Mario Sunshine remastered or re-released?
Fuck that shit. I want to go back to the cool mansion.
Get that shit out of here, boy. But, okay, I'm excited for WarioWare. Too bad it's on the 3DS, which I don't got. But, if I do get a 3DS, I gotta get one of those that have a capture card built in. But anyway,
do they make those, or do you have to buy those secondhand?
People mod.
They're like secondhand.
Yeah, people mod those. Yeah. I mean, there is some homebrew software for, like, a regular 3DS, but the quality is shit. Yeah. Of course, Smash Bros, which... Like, I kind of hope it's a re-release of the Wii U version, because I don't want to rebuy the Wii U. I don't want to... I want nothing to do with the Wii U ever. I just want that erased from my memory.
What's wrong with the Wii U?
Yeah, it's bad.
That bad?
First off, I bought the Wii U on the weekend. I got food poisoning, so I just associate with that, and it just hurts me to think about the Wii U.
I'm still, like, really upset that they never did the GameCube Virtual Console, because I love GameCube games, like, with a...
Hell yeah.
I mean, some people have said...
Where is the fucking Pokemon Coliseum re-release?
Yes, please! I want Pokemon Coliseum in XD.
Please!
So bad.
I've heard from some clickbait videos that there's some technology in the Switch that could emulate GameCube stuff, so maybe they're doing that, or maybe that's just bullshit. I don't know. So we're just waiting for the Virtual Console, please. Yeah,
I really hope they I really hope they do like better emulation shit than with the Virtual Console.
For some reason, the NES games came out super dark.
Yeah, and didn't they like use some fans ROM hack like for like one of the Virtual Console games once on accident?
That's hilarious.
It wasn't like a sophisticated ROM hack or anything. It was just like they went on like coolroms.com and just like downloaded a fucking ROM and used that.
Oh man.
Found out they're like, oh,
cool ROMs. No. That takes me back. I used to do Pokemon ROM hacks and they were all bad.
Oh man.
And people
what you do exactly?
I changed the player character into Mike Chilton from Motor City because that's while the show was coming out.
Sweet.
And then so many fans were into it that I was like, I'm going to make a Motor City edition. And I worked on it for weeks. And then there was a graphical bug that caused your game to glitch out and crash when you try to fight Giovanni.
Oh my god, I had the same issue, except I didn't really change much. All I did was I changed the text in the game so that people would say the fuck word.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I'd be like, haha, you're a stupid idiot boy. Because I was really sensitive about swear words as a kid.
I thought I was so fucking clever. It was horrible.
If you make a RoboBuddies ROM hack, let me know. Yeah. I'll look at it.
Yeah.
I'll stare at it for a little while.
That was very half committal.
I think
you have to commit.
If I remember, somebody modded or just modded Mario to look like me and basically put me in. I think
that was Bernie.
Oh yeah, Bernie. Yeah, that's him. He did.
Bernie. Then Bernie made me into Donkey Kong. Everybody like codes me as an ape for some reason.
Awesome.
Yeah. But Smash Brothers, if they do it for the new Smash Brothers, they got Splatoon, and I'm hoping they bring back the Subspace Emissary mode. Just except this time have it based around locations from these games instead of just generic grassland, generic cloudland, you know.
I want it to be like the most
the Subspace Embassy, you mean?
Embassy. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
Subspace Emissary.
Who knows?
I do. I just said
Subspace Embassy Suites Hotel.
I remember there was a Sonic promotion for an Embassy Suites Hotel, and I couldn't do it because I didn't need to go to a hotel at the time, and I was so mad.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Oh yeah, that's how Roger Smith got cast as Sonic.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Roger Smith from American Dad or Roger Smith from Big O?
Roger Craig Smith.
Oh.
Roger Craig Smith. Yeah, he did the commercials for it, and he did a Sonic voice that plays when you enter. And a lot of people were like, "Oh man, that Sonic voice is so bad." But then they realized that it was actually like altered and slowed down. And Roger like uploaded the original clips online, and people were like, "Oh man, he's a really good Sonic." So Sega of America asked him to audition for Sonic Colors, and they cast him, and everyone liked him in Sonic Colors, so he's been the Sonic voice ever since.
I thought he was cast as Sonic when he recorded that hotel recording. I thought he was already cast.
No.
Okay. You'll have to link me to that story. I want to see it, but
yeah.
I'm still annoyed when people are like, man, Roger sounds too old. Roger sounds bad for Sonic.
But I love Roger's voice. Jason Griffiths was fucking annoying.
Come on. Give him a break. I like all the Sonic voices.
All right, he's not that bad.
He's had a massive, like, unjustified amount of hate thrown towards him, so I feel really bad for Jason.
All right, so Jason's not that bad. He's not the worst
Sonic, though.
You can say that his vocal performance is bad, but just don't be like, oh, he's so bad.
The only Sonic I actually like legitimately don't like is Jaleel White.
Rude.
He's just annoying. He's
dare
fucking
you.
annoying. I don't like his voice. Get out of here.
It is kind of jarring when you're watching Sonic Sat AM. There's the episode where like Sonic brings his uncle back, but only for a short while, and then his uncle like goes back to being a crazy robot, and Sonic's like crying in the corner, like, "Oh, my uncle!" But it's Jaleel White, so it's like, "Oh no, my uncle," or something like that, and it's like, this is so sad. But Jaleel White,
he was like a teenager. What would you expect out of him?
I'm not saying Jaleel White's a bad voice actor. I'm just saying that voice maybe wasn't suited for Sat AM's tone.
I agree. That's what I meant. Also, I just find Jaleel White very annoying.
He's alright.
He seems like an alright dude. I just don't like his voice. It hurts my ears.
Why are you such a bully?
I'm not a bully. I'm just expressing my opinion.
You need to get yourself some fucking friends, Dan.
Yeah, cool cat. Oh, cool people have friends, and you're a bully, so you don't have any.
You're
when is Cool Cat Abridged coming out?
Oh, what a great idea! Thank you. I'll write it up right now. Thank you.
Did I ever tell y'all that I actually emailed Daddy Derek because I wanted him to hire me as an artist?
Oh no, how'd that go?
As a what?
As an artist. Like, I redrew a couple of Cool Cat covers, and I emailed it to him, and I was like, hey, if you want some art. And he was like, I'm fine, thank you.
You should.
And that was it.
You should post those redrawn covers online.
Here, I'll put them in Stash, and I'll send them to y'all. They were just sketches, but I think I still have them on my computer.
Nice.
James of the Odd Ones Out fame actually did do a cover for Daddy Derek, and then it led to a huge, well, not a huge debacle. It's just like Derek was like, "Oh, okay, baby, I'll see," and then he never,
Yeah, I saw a video on that.
Oh, he did a video on it.
Yeah. He didn't he take it and just like not really give him any money.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I forgot if it was a personal story or not, so I didn't want to like dox James' story.
Oh no, he's told this online. You're good.
Yeah.
I am good. I just wanted to make sure you know.
Talked about on the
didn't
podcast.
That's good, Nolan. You're great.
Great.
Yeah. Whew. crap. So what were we talking about?
You know what? I don't fucking know. Who cares?
Smash Bros is gonna be sweet. I heard you can play as Mr. Game & Watch.
I hear you can play as Peter Pan.
Look at that. It's Donkey Kong and Luigi. Oh my god.
That is classic. Nobody can ever take that video away from me.
They came back and tried making new videos, but it's like, oh, the magic's done. You can't recreate that.
You can't recreate magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. Next question.
Please end this nightmare.
Oh, Lord Shathin says, in regards to the discussion of Mexican superheroes, have you played Guacamelee? And I just want to say, no, I have not played Guacamelee. I have played this game called Brawlout, which is like a Smash Brothers clone type game, which features Guacamelee and what's that, Magical Light Drifter. It's on the Switch. It's only $20. I think it was worth it, but like unlocking characters is bullshit because it has a stupid loot box system. But at least with unlocking and levels, you just gotta level up your character to 5 and it'll be fine. But Brawlout, it's pretty fun. Not perfect.
That was a really interesting question, Pan. I'm glad we could all contribute to it. Thanks.
I'm just like, hey, anyone playing Brawlout? Please. I'm not the only one. I'm so alone.
Maybe you should get a computer. Maybe you should get a decent computer and play on Steam where everybody is instead of your shitty Switch.
Yeah, you can play Duck Game with us, and Nolan will destroy you and make fun of everyone.
Yeah, fine. You guys
make me blatantly feel bad every time.
Hang on. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I wanted to answer this dumb question. This says by Chris Galarza. Says, question for Pan. How is Nacho Libre a white savior movie when he's playing a Hispanic character? Nacho's character is Mexican. That's like saying like Robert Downey Jr. was my favorite black actor in Tropic Thunder.
Well, I mean, he was.
True, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Wasn't that the kind of the point though? Was that he was like doing blackface as like commentary or something? Or
yeah,
I really love how like the Oscars did like a compilation of a bunch of like clips from like famous movies as like a celebration of the Oscars, and they played that clip where Robert Downey Jr. is in blackface.
Oh,
what was the whole joke? What was the idea? Like
because he's like a method actor, like in the movie. Robert Downey Jr. is playing this method actor and he's playing a black character. So like he gets in blackface and he starts just like pretending that he is black.
That sounds awful, but I love it.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious.
I remember seeing one clip where Ben Stiller is like has to go back to save like his quote unquote kid. And then he's like, I have to do it. And then he runs back and he starts like coming back screaming because the kid's attacking him. He's like, no, come back. Fuck these guys.
Someone just reminded me, the guy in Mass's question, do you guys know about the Scooby-Doo crossover with Supernatural?
Yeah, I don't
didn't
care
hear about that.
Fuck. Yeah, that show's still going on. That's my question.
I guess so.
We should just call this episode let's all interrupt fucking Dan.
Walrus Gaming says, question, your thoughts on either Final Space, Craig of the Creek, or Apple and Onion?
I was actually going to go to that question because I want to talk about Final Space because I thought it was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
I like the pilot. How was the show?
The show itself is actually pretty interesting. Like they're really heavily dipping into the story. Like you can tell by the first 2 episodes, it's going to be a super story-driven show. But I would say the one thing that like I don't know, kind of like rubs me the wrong way is that they force this catchphrase onto the main character where he's like, "Oh my crap." Like he just says crap.
That sounds like something that I would say in middle school to be cool. Oh my crap.
It sounds like a joke you'd make in one of your videos.
Were you cool in middle school?
Oh.
Damn.
The answer is no.
I thought Final Space was really cool, the first 2 episodes. I'm really interested to see where the story goes because it's taking itself weirdly seriously, but also like kind of still being funny. So like, yeah.
That sounds pretty epic.
Is it similar to Rick and Morty? Because I'm afraid it's going to get that comparison from the style.
I mean, like, strangely,
it will.
I would say, they're both sci-fi shows, so obviously there's going to be some comparisons. But overall, like, the comedy's way different, first off. The writing's just totally different. It's not it's less kind of memey, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I
For
would say
now.
that they're not that similar. Besides just being sci-fi shows, which is great. Is great. And also, Apple
Sounds
and
really-
Onion. I actually kind of really like Apple and Onion, and I'm not really sure why. I just think it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, it's a very chill show. My tsundere friend likes it, so it's got to be good. I mean, I don't know.
Talking about tsunderes, it's not going to catch
But
on.
it's Tsundere Sunday. We always got to talk about Tsundere on Tsundere Sunday.
This comes out on a Tuesday, though.
Shit.
Yeah.
But we're recorded on Tsundere Sundays. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the same as TMI Tuesday, so whatever.
Yeah, or Tsundere Tuesdays, you know?
You know what's really dumb? Like people who go like, "Hey, ask it's TMI Tuesday, ask me anything," but then they lead to their like not safe for work blog, but they'll still post like lewd gifs on their like main blog
Stop
or
making
whatever.
fun of paleo.
Yeah, I'm calling out paleo. Stop doing that shit.
Oh no!
You're not
Stop
Wayne
fake
Slick.
posting.
Stop paleo.
Wait, slick paleo.
I'm tired of paleo's big titty anime girls. I prefer titty anime girls with that are relative to their body, you know?
I prefer anime girls who have flat tits.
That's gonna
So
get,
then
Aren't you special?
that's a little concerning, Nolan.
No, so they look more like a guy. So
Sure.
like,
Oh.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? Oh, you think? Oh, no, it's a pedophile. Whatever. No, I don't like girls. So if somebody like held a gun up to my head and was like, "You have to fuck a girl," I'd be like, I'd pick the tall one that looks super muscular and has flat titties. That's my prerogative. Although honest, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a thing. I do think buff girls are very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
I really like Cora's character design in spite of her being absolute utter garbage.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's my favorite trash waifu.
Fuck you, Lily Pete. Core design is very effective and communicates a lot about her character.
Who?
Yeah, we keep making fun of Lily Pete. It's a long story. We're all vague post. This is the vague post episode, and also interrupting Salty.
Yes.
I mean, like, I kind of finished what I was saying. You're not really interrupting me if I'm just kind of sitting.
Okay, yeah. Next question.
You
Come on,
know?
chop chop. Mm-hmm,
Okay, fuck you.
Derek Fulkerson says, "Do you find it bothersome that Cartoon Network does a terrible job with DVD releases? It's 2018. No one gives a shit about DVDs. It's all on iTunes.
Yeah, like, who the fuck is actually complaining about like DVD sales? Like, oh man, I really want this fucking series. I want Steven Universe on VHS. Like, come on, where is it?
Nah, look, people, we're in this. I mean, like a couple of years ago, I was mad that they didn't have they would have like Billy and Mandy season 1 on DVD, and that's it. But where I get my footage, it's all on iTunes. Like the only thing I miss from the DVDs are the bonus features, and that's it. But
like sometimes it's not available on iTunes. So you're like, okay, I'll just get the Blu-ray. But then it's not available on Blu-ray either. The only DVD is the freaking European kind. And I just wanted footage from one episode of Sonic Boom. Why do I have to live like this?
Oh, yeah. By the way, people, if you want to support me and outside the Patreon, what's also good is just send me some iTunes gift cards, you know, so I can just buy, because that's where most of the footage comes from, just the iTunes rips of things.
Interesting.
Honestly, it does kind of suck though that like in the modern day, like there's so many shows that aren't getting DVDs or Blu-rays, so you have to like subscribe to a like shit ton of streaming services just to watch like your favorite shows.
Well, think about it this way, like I mean, like a Blu-ray or DVD like a couple years ago would cost $20-$30, but like for $20 and $30 now, that's like 2 streaming services, maybe 3.
Yeah, per month.
So it's kind of a better deal now.
I guess.
You know?
Wow, this sounds like a commercial.
I know Sonic Boom is on Hulu, Jason, but I can't exactly get footage off of Hulu.
Yeah, that sucks. Like it's hard to get footage off streaming sites. Yeah, because I don't want to like let my recording device just be on all day and just, you know, wait for it to record an entire season and hope my computer doesn't fall asleep or have a notification or anything. Yeah.
You can turn sleep off on your computer. Oh wait, no, you use a Mac.
I can do
Never
that.
mind.
I can do a lot of things.
Or like when I go on fucking iTunes and I'm like, I need some footage of How to Train Your Dragon, so I go and I go to the How to Train Your Dragon page and I'm like, buy it. As yes, iTunes, I want your high quality footage, please. And iTunes is like, my footage is too quality for you. You'll have to buy a lower quality.
What?
It's like, fuck you. Only I know what is too quality enough for me. Just get me the fucking stuff. There's no option to buy anyway. So now I had to order the fucking Blu-ray and wait for it in the mail just because I want some high-quality footage of How to Train Your Dragon.
Wow.
By the way, has Toothless bored anybody in that movie or show?
Yes.
Good.
I remember, like in middle school, like when I got an iTunes account for the first time, I bought like every episode of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy on iTunes, and I thought that was something to brag about.
It is.
So I went around going like, "Hey everybody, I have the entire series of The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy on my iTunes account." Hell yeah!
Yeah.
And everybody hated me.
I bought all the Spider episodes.
Oh.
Of course you did.
I love how disappointed Pan sounded most of all. Just
Maxwell Adams will never be on this podcast.
Max, please, I want to ask you about Jeff. A lot of things.
Jeff.
Max, are you well?
Leave Jeff
You're not
out of
funny.
this.
I love Jeff. He's a good boy.
Hey Nolan. Hey Nolan. Hey Nolan. My name Jeff. Yes.
When's part 6 coming out?
Fuck off.
One time I was playing Mario Party with my friends, and they were playing the mini games, and they accidentally selected my me, and they started going like, "Haha, Troll Hunters is awful. Hey, I'm gonna make Alpha and Omega Part 3. Hey guys, let's have some chips." I'm like, I hate all of you.
Have some chips, have some dip.
This podcast was a disaster.
Hey, so anyone got any other questions you want to talk about?
Wasn't Dan supposed to pick a question?
I mean, like, I was gonna pick that question about what was it, like Apple and Onion and all those shows, but you know, Pan already picked it, so I was like, fuck. I don't know. A lot of these questions are kind of fucking horrible, so
Yeah. There's some like serious shit.
Rude.
Pan, you don't have a right to call Dan rude to our guests when we've literally said we don't care if they die. So
no, I love everyone. I jest, I kid, I joke.
You're a fucking liar.
Fuck you, Nolan. I love everything. I'm everyone sexual. That's what my sexual preference is.
Then give me a smooch right now. Do it.
Everyone's sexual except you.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Nolan. Actually, that was way mean. I'm sorry, Nolan. Here, come over here. I'll give you a hug.
Too bad. You're too late. I hate you.
Come on, my arms are outstretched. You can't fucking reject this shit. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, no, I'm rejecting it.
My arms are starting to hurt, Nolan.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with that, SaltyDKDan.
Fuck.
Are you trying to make this romantic?
No, I'm singing the end theme from Rooftop Prince, where it always ends on a dramatic sting, and then there's like a weird Photoshop title card of like two characters staring at each other.
Hey, I got a good question. Cosmo M says, "What are your thoughts on the whole Scouts Will Fly fiasco?" You guys remember the YouTuber Scouts Will Fly?
No. Can you give a little context?
Oh, I know where you're going with this, but go on.
He did a lot of videos like top 10 90 shows, or talking about fan speculations on Steven Universe or whatever. And recently he deleted all his videos, and he just started doing a live stream for 7 hours straight, and he was just like vaping and angry at everyone, saying, "Yeah, I faked it. I didn't care about Steven Universe. I didn't care about any of these crappy shows. This all sucks." And he's like talking about his favorite rappers, which of course Run the Jewels, the best one. Yeah. So it's all been a fraud.
He fucking pranked the internet.
Yeah, he pwned us.
He fucking trolled us.
I was like, his Twitter said like, "Hey, if you want to get views fast on YouTube, just praise Steven Universe and yell about Teen Titans Go." It's like, wow.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Nah, he was saying what we're all thinking. Truly, he was an innovator.
Don't think it, don't say it. The Scouts Fly man.
Yeah.
He was a master of his craft.
They were like watching an episode of Teen Titans go, "Don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it, don't say it."
Inside voices.
I was doing an impression.
Inside voices.
Shh.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yep. So there goes like 10% of all the YouTubers that make cartoon videos on YouTube, because there's like 5.
Don't you mean like 20%?
Who knows?
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
something like that. That's how math works.
Who's RoboBuddies?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever heard of them?
I don't know. They sound like a nerd.
Yeah.
I hear they like get really mad about like people staring like directly into their eyes.
Nolan, you better not be pulling something here.
No, I don't think so. I'm just speculating. I think she likes troll hunters a lot or something.
Oh yeah, it's her.
Cody.
It sounds like it. Who wouldn't like troll hunters? It's the most quality show in the world.
Didn't like the people talk to you about that? The creators or something message you?
Okay, so like, and they deleted the tweet right after. So y'all watching this, if you want to believe it, then you can. If you don't, then that's understandable. Basically, one of the writers tweeted at me and was like, hey, your videos are making us feel bad, or something like that. And then they immediately deleted the tweet.
That sounds so pure. Like I thought it was gonna be something like, hey, this RoboBuddies person is horrible, go send them hate. But it's just like, no, can you please stop? It hurts our feelings.
I would have responded with, your show makes me feel bad.
Stop being rude to them.
No.
If you hey, listen, you talk shit, you get hit.
If it makes them feel bad, then that just means I'm right.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think
how it
happens? I'll never
give up.
You guys ever
so long as the voice inside drives me to run and fight, it doesn't matter
who's wrong and who's right.
The fuck was that shit?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter from Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh shit. There should be an episode of the podcast where it's just me, Nolan, and Dan making a ton of obscure Sonic references, and Pan's just sitting there like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Pan's a Sonic fan too.
Yeah, but I don't remember the lyrics of that. I forgot about that existing.
Hey, you guys remember Enerjack? That happened.
Look, I mentioned like the crew of what's it called, the Troll Hunters watching your video, and it's like that scene from Indie Game, the movie, where Soulja Boy's playing Braid, and like the creator of Braid is watching that video and he's going through an existential crisis.
And they ain't got no point to the game. You just walk around jumping on shit. It look like that.
They're not seeing the most important thing.
This shit stupid as hell, man.
I mean, I don't feel bad about them feeling bad. Okay, like,
look,
those people have the time, have the money, have the ability to make a good show.
Yeah.
They just didn't. It's not something like Dogo where it's like, at least they tried. They didn't try.
I'm sure they tried.
They didn't try.
I mean, like, I've like Robo, you know, I've been watching it, and like,
yeah, I forced Dan to watch it since he's helping me edit.
At first, I was like, this isn't so bad. Like, it kind of gives me like kind of Danny Phantom vibe in the beginning, like where like I'm a superhero, but nobody knows it except for my friend. But then it just kind of like, I don't know, it just, something about it just started to make me angry. When I watched it, I was just like, I don't think I like this anymore.
Whoa.
Like the fucking scene where the bullies bully the kid and the main kid, like, oh yeah, well someday this kid's gonna be a computer programmer and you're gonna be making his lunch.
That reminds me of like when I got, like, for example, like I was in middle school and this kid was bullying me, so to combat him from bullying me, I was just like, well, guess what? You're gonna mow my lawn one day. And then he punched me in the face.
That's like the stupidest fucking thing you could say to a person, because you don't know if that's gonna happen.
So stupid.
You don't know if you're gonna be good at things.
Exactly. I'm not good
And
at
the
things
worst
at
part
all.
is it wasn't even the nerd kid standing up for himself. It was just the fucking main character.
Yeah, look. Well, what if he did end up mowing his lawn, and you just like, that's a real power move if that did end up happening, you know?
No, the two are gay lovers now.
Look,
if you watch the show,
this is this is why if you're an ambitious person, you got to treat everybody like shit. That way, when you make those threats, that they come true, and then you'll look like a genius for doing so, you know?
Yeah, in the latest season of the show, the bully and the nerd guy, and to be fair, it's not queer baiting. They didn't mean for it to come off romantic.
Yeah.
But it absolutely comes off romantic as like the bully and the nerd guy are like they're on like a team with each other now. They're like the Monster Hunter Squad, the two of them, and they're all romantic.
Ah, spoilers,
they act super
Robo.
Romantic.
Spoilers! How am I gonna watch and enjoy this show now?
Oh no.
Are you enjoying the show?
No.
Exactly.
I tried to get Nolan to watch it with me to help with the video, and he would not. I managed to get Nolan to watch The Scarecrow with me, but I can't get him to watch Troll Hunters with me.
Because The Scarecrow was like some weird Freudian like callback to like my past where I saw it briefly on television and then you mention it. And
I forgot about that part.
I was like, wait a second, I Google it and I'm like, no fucking way. And I realized that the stupid movie that was on Cartoon Network for like 5 minutes when I was over at somebody's house was actually this movie that my friend knew years later. And my whole life is just like that.
It is one of my favorite movies ever, and y'all should watch it right now. Will not be disappointed. Scarecrow for the year 2000.
Whew.
Dan, I'm gonna have to show you the Scarecrow someday.
By all means, it sounds amazing.
What characters do you want for Smash 7 or whatever the number we're on?
I really want Mario to show up. I feel like he'd be a really cool character to have in Smash, honestly.
You know who'll never show up is fucking anybody from ARMS, because nobody gave a shit about ARMS.
I want an Aerith Assist trophy where you use it and then Sephiroth flies down and stabs everyone, including it.
Ah, too soon.
Oh no.
The game is 30 years old.
Hey, 30 years, holy fuck.
Like, isn't like Crash Bandicoot on the Switch now? Can't they just kind of be like
Crash Bandicoot?
Oh man.
Okay, guys.
They need to put Shadow in Smash. They got Sonic, put Shadow in Smash.
Guys.
I want the Edge. Yes?
Yeah.
Theoretically, Sans is a candidate for Smash.
Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Mega Sans. Oh my god, and then his final Smash is Megalovania playing.
It's not even in the tag. It just like starts playing on the stage no matter what the conditions are.
Sakurai, you better not fuck me over. You better not bend me over and fuck me in the ass.
Come on, Sakurai, fucking do it.
I want to get off of Mr. Sakurai's wild ride. This is too much.
Yeah, so is this the end of the podcast?
I don't know. Do you want us to go on for another 2 hours?
Fuck no, I'm done with this shit.
Oh my god. You brought it up.
Do you? I mean, we could if we wanted to.
All right, I guess this is the end. Hi, everybody. Me, Nolan. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Fuck all y'all.
Who are you people?
And
Robo, you say it first.
Hello.
Nice.
I'm
salty. Fucking. I don't know. Damn.
Also, one last thing. Legend of Cask says, Nolan, why does the format you use for taking questions suck? I'm not. That's Pan's format.
I
Fuck
don't
you.
know.
I'm driving off. I'm going to drive off into the sun like in Greece. Bye.
Bye, Nolan.
Like mashes X and then flies into the sun. We can show the world what we can do.